I found out it was your pick, genuinely surprised. Yeah, I was like, wow.
I'm well versed.
Look.
I'm well
trying to tell you, I'm cool.
Don't thank her. Thank me.
Take all the credit.
It was already on my fucking list.
This is all me. That's how I live.
Baby.
My life. It's
Well,
the
you're
shape
tall
of a C.
too. You like
how I hang in
fully
there.
erect is probably really tall.
Yes. Hey. Do you guys do westerns?
Wild Wild West.
What's
Jim
Wiki
West.
Wild?
Desperado.
Rough Rider.
Don't you know? And I believe that set the mark.
I think Wally could probably pick mine out.
Hold on. You're not going to... It's not what you think it is, because I kind of know what I think you think I think it is.
Do you think I know?
They don't know that we know that they know we know.
He's a crime of passion guy. Look at him.
I get that.
I'd probably... I don't know.
I'd probably
It's
just...
about to get dark. It's about to get dark real
The look
quick.
in your eyes, like, I'd
Wait.
probably just go like this till there's no air left.
I'll see the light leave their eyes.
And then I'd stop. And if they come back, they come back. If they don't, well, I guess I do.
Resuscitated, do it again.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Hey, welcome to the Decision Reel Movie Review Podcast, where we try and fail to review movies of today and yesterday. This week, we're looking at Tara's pick. She picked the movie what?
Seven Psychopaths.
Because she is a psychopath?
Sure.
Make it
Jesus Christ.
And one.
I will say this.
Another one.
This movie surprised me.
Agreed.
I was not expecting... I don't want to say I wasn't expecting much, because I think we've done this show enough with you where I don't think you've picked a movie where I went, fuck, I don't want to watch this. Oh my God. So I knew going in, like, I was like, okay, it's got to be, it's got to be something if you're picking it and Wally challenging you last night to pick a good something out there. So I was like, okay.
I knew what the fuck I was doing. You guys might think I'm a little on the spectrum.
I will truly back this. When I knew,
But
when I
I'm
found out it was
beyond.
your pick, genuinely surprised.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Wow.
I'm well versed.
Look.
I'm well
trying to tell you, I'm
rounded.
cool.
Don't
Like,
thank her. Thank me.
Take all the
it
credit.
was already on my
This is-
fucking
What was I
list. It
thinking?
This is all me.
It was gonna get picked eventually. It was on my list. It wasn't on any of y'all's list because y'all didn't even know what the fucking movie was.
I had never seen it.
So actually, you're
But-
welcome.
Is this your first? Too?
This is the first time I've seen it. I've
But-
known about it.
Because you wouldn't even have known had it not
You're first?
been.
We probably have not
Yeah.
known for another like fucking
6 years,
3
yeah.
years.
Oh,
Easy.
3 years? Really? That's dramatic.
Maybe.
Did you see it when it first came out, or did you like stumble upon it later?
It definitely was not like later. It was closer to when it came out, but I don't think that I saw it like in the theaters or anything.
I was gonna say.
I want to thank Wally for fueling
actually think I
the
watched
episode this week with some JD, some Jack Daniels, and then Tara also for fueling the episode with some Twisted Teas, some TTs.
You can mix
See what
these
I
two
did there?
things
You see what I
together.
did there?
If you want to have a really good time, just mix these together.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm done with this
Oh, you've already
nice
got
medieval
Coke in there.
times cup,
Medieval times.
I'm going to get into the TTs, them half and half TTs.
So you guys have Coke, but no silverware. Got it.
Yep. I'm in. Before the reels do fall off, like they always do, if you enjoy listening to us or watching us on our YouTube channels, look for that YouTube channel at The Decision Reel or our social media pages at The Decision Reel, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Wally's sitting up nice and neat.
It's because Tara's fucking postured perfect right now. I'm just trying
Everybody
to-
posture perfect.
I got taller. I feel like I got shorter.
It's
That could be a
better
new
for you if
podcast,
you
Posture Perfect.
No, I can't do
You
it.
straighten your back. This is not good.
That's what I do. That's how I live. My
Baby.
life. It's
Well,
the
you're
shape
tall
of a C.
too. You like
how I hang in
fully
there.
erect is probably really tall.
Yes. Hey.
I heard it.
I hate them locked eyes. I was like, yeah, probably.
Shape of a C.
It was the
to the
only
left.
appropriate
So was it the left
way to
wrist or the right
describe
wrist?
Serpentine, baby, serpentine.
It was both of them.
Both. Old switch hitter McGee.
No, it's so big that.
Oh, I don't have that.
Okay, Jesus Christ. The plot of Seven Psychopaths. A struggling screenwriter inadvertently becomes entangled in the Los Angeles criminal underworld after his oddball friends kidnap a gangster's beloved Shih Tzu.
This is great.
Off,
This movie's
off
great.
the plot alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I feel like they should have put alcoholic somewhere in there. or just because it makes it
Alcoholic screenwriter.
Yeah, because it adds an extra. Because like I struggled at some points. I was like, is he fucked up or is he not fucked up?
Or is it? Yeah.
Because when you're trying to like, especially when you're trying to figure out where the movie line's going.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, was that a dream? Was this really his writing or was this reality?
I did like the reoccurring
something that
story
happened?
of the guy slitting his throat,
Quaker.
and it ends up being Christopher Walken because his Sam Rockwell has told him this story, and he even says it to his wife, like, "Yo, I told him this story in a bar once," and he's so fucked up all the time that he continues to not realize that he's not writing this story; he's been told this story, and it's a real story because it's Christopher Walken.
Right.
This feels ADD. Like this movie feels ADD. It feels like wide scope, and then it's like Seven Psychopaths, and then they get a little bit closer to the stories of those guys and the stories of those guys, and then at the end they're like, how do we connect this?
Right.
Exactly like the fucking movie.
I will say it did lose me a little bit in the middle, but then it brought me back at the end for sure.
It's not gonna be my oh shit moment, but when he fucking barrel stuffed the girl, for me I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, okay.
Well, that whole scene where you see the guy and his dog like in the picture frame, and I was like, "What the fuck was this a plan?" Like, and then that's where you find out it was a plan.
Yeah,
and you're like, "Oh shit!"
Yep.
Like it's really entangled.
And then it makes more sense too when you go back to why the King of Diamonds, no, Jack of Diamonds showed up to kill the people at the dog place so quickly. Because he was just there. Yeah. And he comes back like, what the fuck happened? I was just here 5 minutes ago.
So that first scene was essentially, that happened. Because where he's like, oh, I killed mid-level crime family members. So that happened. So was that when they were were they originally there to kill Angela, Woody Harrelson's girlfriend? Like, were they originally there to kill her?
Maybe.
Because they were there to kill her? Yeah.
They don't really say it, but that would make perfect sense.
Story
and then
perfect happenstance.
Right, and maybe that's how he. Because that's his girlfriend.
Obviously, he's fucking her. You know what I mean? He's gonna go be like.
He's trying so hard. Just got to have that perfect pasture. That perfect.
I don't have perfect pasture.
I have a
pasture.
I'm a farmer.
I have a pad in my work van, so
nice.
because that seat sucks ass.
Oh shit!
And I climb in, I just feel like a fucking. I'm like, when do I retire?
We had a friend with gnarly scoliosis. Maybe not a friend, but an acquaintance, but his name was Tyler.
Damn.
But he had to wear a
brace.
Oh, really?
A full-on plastic with Velcro on the side where he was like, hey, man, can you help me? He fucking...
and it went down. Hold on. It went down to his leg. Remember that?
Crazy,
so it went around his thigh and had like a metal thing that went to the back brace. So then that was... oh, dude, it was
Forrest Gump status.
Elbows up.
It wasn't that bad, but it was... I remember like, yo, you're all right?
He was the guy that ended up owning Wine and Design.
Yeah,
actually. Yeah.
That part of that movie is so ick to me.
What, Wine and Design?
No, in Forrest Gump. Where
Tara's on her own world over here.
He made the sound.
It is a lot. That is a lot. So I'm on your, because I get that weird shit.
Yeah.
That part of that movie for me, I
felt
was like, oh.
so weird when he did that back to the guy. Like, that's like, okay.
Anyways.
94 was a different time. That's all I'll say. This movie definitely.
When did this come out? When did this movie come out?
We'll get to it.
Tell me now. Tell me now.
I need to know.
I have questions.
Well, how about this? Where to watch? If you have a subscription to Paramount Plus or Showtime, you can watch it on there. Everywhere else, you got to rent: Amazon, Google Play, Apple TV, Fubo TV, and Vudu.
What's that huge show that came out like a couple years ago, maybe even a couple years ago, where they're on a ranch?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
I didn't know I still had Paramount.
Oh,
but I got it for Yellowstone.
Nice.
A while ago.
Is it?
But I still have it.
Is it worth watching? Because my parents were like, "Oh, you need to watch Yellowstone." I'm like, I'm not watching anything my parents tell me I need to watch.
It's got the same flow of like Sons of Anarchy and kind of shows like that. It's good.
Understood that.
It's good.
It's ranch mobsters.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm out. No, not for me.
It's ranch mobsters.
Not for me.
There is good storyline. I've never watched it.
He doesn't do like magic and elves, and I don't think he does like westerny shit.
I like real Western movies.
Name one. Name a fucking good classic movie, Buff.
Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Don't be the big ones. Don't dare. If you do Clint Eastwood, give me some of the fucking the good, not all the way back, but some of the good, like.
What was the one that
Jersey
recently
Wales,
came out there?
Fistful of Dollars.
True Grit was great.
Oh, with the remake of True Grit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now the original I remember seeing, but I don't remember.
With the fucking Big Lebowski?
Yeah. There was a couple other good westerns that I remember watching recently.
Do you guys do westerns?
Wild Wild West.
What's Wiki
Jim
Wiki
West,
Pile?
Desperado.
Rough Rider.
Don't you know? And I believe that set the mark. So,
That was my favorite. My favorite floating
the
breasts on
mechanical
TV
stuff.
is that movie.
Okay.
In the very beginning in the water tower.
What's the Clint
yeah,
Eastwood
All alone.
where he's wearing the
Which one?
he's wearing the iron thing when he gets shot and he takes it off? What one? What is that?
that's Wild West.
Hang 'em high? Maybe? No.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
not the
Oh,
least
sorry.
one. I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name.
yeah, it's one of
He walks into the town at the end and,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
guy
and he gets
shoots him and
shot.
he gets up again. I
I'm
can't remember the
the
I should remember the name, but I can't remember the name.
the only reason why I bring that up.
It might be physical.
It's in Back to the Future 2. So I mean,
That's easy.
because he
Classic.
steals that in Back to the Future 3,
Yeah,
They
yeah.
get that
and he calls
right.
himself Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
What kind of
You
name
would.
is
You fucking
Eastwood, anyways? Sorry, you know that guy, right?
The
guy that says that?
Yeah, he's in like all the old Western movies. He's got that weird voice.
It was in my
dude.
my pocket.
Who would have thought to check a fucking
Anybody who's actually listening, I don't know if you
There's too
can.
much going on.
This is what happens here when the JD comes out.
Well, we got
With
the
the
twisted. We got the
The
twisted.
twisties
right.
over. We got the twisties over
Yeah,
here.
and then the
the
JD
twisted crew, and we got the Jack and Cokie crew over here.
And I'm
We
sweating.
I actually haven't had
It's
like,
a little hot in here, yeah.
booze on this show in a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Boobs?
Get ready for a
I
2.5
have boobs on the show
hour.
every week.
Boo.
I have boobs on the show.
And she brought the TTs this week, so she's got both.
Oh my god.
God damn it. This is rated R for strong violence, bloody images, pervasive language, sexuality, nudity, and some drug use.
That's a great word. Pervasive.
pervasive.
It sounds like something that's not
No,
what it
drug
actually
use. I was
means.
thinking about drug
I
use.
like it.
So alcohol.
Pervasive.
Peyote?
Oh yeah, I guess
High as
that's.
fuck on peyote.
I was gonna say, how do you not remember they were doing the
My
peyote?
wife was sitting on a bench.
right, yeah,
talking
and they
to me.
got it.
I love what it pans to him. We just watched this, by the way, for anyone listening in, because I didn't finish, so I made these guys watch the last 20 minutes of this movie with me. But the ending the portion where he's like, "What did my wife say?" and he holds his face. It was like a little gray or some shit. The afterlife's a little gray or some shit.
I like how
Did he get that right? Do you think he got that right, or do you think he was? Because this movie's so ironically
Yeah.
like,
maybe.
or do you think he was just
Oh.
like he just understood what was happening?
Gotta put a pin in that.
I gotta put a pin in that. I like
Gotta
the
come back to
scene.
it. It's too
hold
soon
on.
right now.
I like the scene where they go into town and they see the paper and they realize, yo, this dude is the murderer. And they come back and they don't confront him at first. They go, yo, where's the weed at? And they all get high as fuck. That's hilarious.
Dude, this is good. It's
Well, I
good
like how he's like, "Are we not going to address the elephant in the room?" And Hans just walks away. And he's
Yeah.
like, "I guess we're not. I guess we're not."
It's good. This is fucking good.
And how great is his name is Hans, by
It's
the way.
Hans.
What part of the movie did any of you predict?
None.
None of it, right? None of it. This movie didn't feel safe at all. Like,
It didn't.
No,
I
okay.
didn't touch my phone once either, by the way.
Yeah,
I felt good about that.
The only one part where I was like, well, this is going to happen is when Woody Harrelson goes and visits his wife and he figures out that that's his wife. I was like, well, she's going to get shot.
Yeah.
And then I didn't think that was going to go down the way it went down.
I didn't
Oh,
think he
yeah.
was going to ace her.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I thought he was just going to sit there for a while. Like,
Yeah, and it was like impulse. Like it was like that. I was like, oh.
And
okay.
then the sit down afterwards with
Excuse me.
Hans and Woody,
Yeah.
and he's like saying stuff. He's like, "Oh, well, no, it's old school. Woody, you want to borrow it?" And he takes it off, and he sees and he's like, "I'm good, dude." And he just leaves
Yeah.
New.
after killing his wife. Like that's
my God.
wild.
I thought Christopher Walken initially was going to come in being like a badass. I predicted him being a psycho, kind of, but I thought he was going to be like going to murder,
Yeah.
like murderous intent.
I like
Woody
that he
after
was
Me
just
too.
chill,
Yeah,
fucked up,
just a
but chill.
passive psycho.
Yeah,
He's just there for his wife,
right.
like partners.
I thought his
sickness and in health,
I
all
thought
that
his
stuff.
wife also was going to lead back to the dude that had the bunny rabbit.
Okay,
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Anyone else get that vibe a little bit?
that was the only real part that threw me out is when they brought in Zodiac. I was like, I get it, but also like, come on,
Yeah, sure.
come on.
I like their storyline.
I like it, but don't bring Zodiac in because that's one of those things. Well, hold on. I mean, I don't know. I'm 50-50 with it, right? Because you bring it in to be like, these people actually were good
Right.
at hunting people down. Reality, it was his wife or that
Yeah,
girl
he
or
was just kind
whatever.
of there, I feel like.
Yeah. And she she gets out of that car and she's like, get up,
The
motherfucker.
36 inch machete? I
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay.
It was cool, but again, I feel like I don't know. The Zodiac thing, because it's not ever solved and all that stuff,
Right.
and there's the whole other, if you want to look into
That's
movies,
why.
and okay. But they would have found the body.
Now we know.
If you guys were like serial killer, psycho, what would your weapon be? What would your method/weapon be?
So hold on. Would you have to leave like a calling card like Jack of Diamonds, or would you need to like jigsaw
what kind of crazy killer are you? Like, what would you?
It would be a handheld serrated blade.
Serrated? Oh,
Yeah,
Has-
it would be
has to be
personal.
Oh yeah,
And
100%.
There'd be a lot of eye contact.
100%. Yeah, I know. I don't want to see this.
stop this?
Please erase this.
I think Wally could probably pick mine out.
Hold on, you're not gonna. It's not what you think it is, because I kind of know what I think you think. I think it is.
Do you think I know?
They don't know that we know that they know we know.
I think Steve.
Do they know?
Would play some mind game and convince someone else to kill someone.
Look at
That's what I think.
Man, that's very
Yes,
government.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
my
literally what
my
I-
weapon is a paid assassin.
100%.
Like, I would pay
Oh,
someone
so
else.
out of the 14 people, only
Yeah.
2 weren't
what
CIA informants. I got it. That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. I would do some jigsaw type shit where it's like, well, you're playing a game, but that game is you got to kill this person, or if somebody that you love dies, but in reality, I'm trying to kill that guy, but you just killed him for me. Huh?
Yep.
And you don't
See, there it
actually
is.
have their loved one. At
Exactly.
All. You're just telling them that.
Chalk it up.
Right.
What are you?
I feel. Ooh. I don't know if I got it in me.
He's a crime of passion guy. Look at
That's-
him.
I get that.
I'd probably. I don't know.
I'd probably
It's
just
about to get dark. It's about to get dark
the
real
look
quick.
in your eyes,
I was
like I'd probably
wait.
just go like this till there's no air left.
Let's see the light leave their eyes.
And then I'd stop. And if they come back, they come back. If they don't, well, I guess I did it.
Resuscitated. Do it again.
Oh my god. Oh.
I feel okay. What about Tara? I feel like
Tara would be like the Quaker and slow play the fuck
I was
out
gonna
of
say,
you.
look.
I was
look
gonna
at,
say something kind of
Right.
close, where she would like tie pinkies and like toe pinkies to corners of beds.
look at that smile right now. She's smirking in a way like you don't even want to know. I've already murdered.
What do
3
you think
people.
you would
What?
be? What do you? What are you?
100% poison.
Poison? No, that's
100%
such a.
poison.
I was hoping you had a better answer.
No,
than that.
Hold on,
100%
it's too
slow
fucking
poison.
easy.
Slow poison. That
Slow
was my
poison.
question. Is it's like you're slowly feeding someone something, and over time the arsenic
Oh.
builds up, and they're like, "This porridge tastes."
You just get them real fucking fat to like a diabetic.
They don't need to be fat.
I would drive
This is
someone
getting
to
more
suicide.
evil
What?
and creepy. She's like, no, they don't gotta be fat. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Listen, the
Did you hear what I just said?
And I would refuse to go to the doctor. I'd be like, I feel fine.
Well,
I would refuse
that's
to
what
go.
it is. You pick
I'm not.
you pick
Get-
something that's not going to make them aggressively decline. It's decline over time, something that they would never think to point out at like, oh, I think I've been poisoned.
So you're the worst serial killer because you just let someone die of old age. Is that what you're
no,
telling me?
not of old age.
You know, those first 7 burritos were rough. Maybe number
No.
8's going to be good.
not old age.
Number
but
6
maybe,
tasted a little off. I don't know why. But
I got a little
But
carried away
like
with
a
the
span of like
chimichangas.
a span of like one of those things where it's like, oh, you did something different to dinner tonight. Oh yeah, I did.
Good.
Oh,
Taste-
there's a little, little
called
tang
pine
in that.
sol.
and that
Or like,
person's
you know,
like, I'm
you-
not gonna say it tastes bad because I don't want to piss her off, but this tastes bad.
Yeah. Or you find something
And
they're
then you
allergic
did.
to, and
But I feel like you would give it away.
A lot of little.
Okay.
Would I?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, look at your face right now, the way
No,
you're
no, no, no.
acting.
I didn't know you
So-
didn't. You were allergic to peanuts.
You've known me since the 3rd grade.
Chop them up real fine.
Put in the shampoo.
Sauce.
Are you going to put
Yeah.
the shampoo?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He
Anyways.
saved him. I can't believe he saved him in the middle of the road sale. That part of that movie fucking kills me. I'm like, he saves his life.
Never mind.
I would-
Sorry.
Enough murder talk. For
I
me.
would drive someone to suicide.
Wow.
Oh, that's dark. That's
Oh,
But
dark.
also-
That's
Psychological.
dark.
Would
Torture.
that am I? Depending on how I do it, right? Am I on the hook for that?
Yes,
Oh, yeah. Now they, well,
you
now-
can be now.
If there's a
depending-
digital
I said-
footprint.
I said
Depends.
depending
yeah.
on how
if
I
there's
did it.
Yeah, if you don't.
If I just
use
What,
look
you
at
gonna
somebody like-
fucking emotionally bully someone online?
emotional damage.
Right.
Emotional damage.
Hey, it's happened, and definitely people have been
That's
charged.
Steve's
for it,
weapon, emotional damage.
Yeah. Emotional damage.
You
Yeah.
will think about this forever.
I would just kill someone with my words. You know.
Yeah,
Just,
well,
like,
it's too.
You
well, look,
suck.
just to
So that's the
show
thing,
it.
like-
6 years from now, when they're like looking through our decision reel fucking podcast,
Found
and
it.
they're
He
trying to
did
find-
it.
Oh shit, she did tie the.
I was just
pinky in the
listening.
toes.
I was just listening to a podcast that happened to Jim Norton, where they
Oh shit.
Jim Norton made fun of this guy
The whole
we're incriminated.
And they brought him into court, and they read the podcast like out loud, and everyone in the court was laughing at the guy. The guy went to go kill the judge, and he killed the judge's child instead. He answered the door and just fucking.
Oh my god!
So that shit's real.
How'd he kill him?
Gun.
Look, nothing here in the decision reel is said with intent.
Maybe.
I'm gonna say it's hard.
Maybe
But
not.
the only thing with the words, it's hard for me because I say something. It's dark in there. So like, damn, I just keep making them worse. Whatever. I get it. Now they're just super smudgy.
I feel like
You got a good hoodie?
I got.
Oh, I don't see. I don't wear a shirt. Good
He's just
move.
gonna rub him on his balls because no one can see what's on this monitor.
I wear glasses. I have to do this all the time. Also, my wife has a
I'll
face.
give you a real smudge.
My wife with her sunglasses all the time
My
will like
wife.
fix these for me while we're driving, and I fix them.
If I have a
Tip's
passenger
nice. I like
apprentice, I'm
tip.
like, please. I just hand him over. I'm like, I don't have time to do this.
You're blind as fuck.
I'm trying to focus here.
I can't see shit, boy, but we're gonna go. All right. So this is starring Colin Farrell as Marty Faranan. I don't know if they ever said his last name, but
He's got one.
Faranan.
I like the way you say
Fair.
Marty, too.
I'm glad. I'm also
Marty?
I'm glad they find movies for him for his real accent too. Like, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
you see a
Oh,
lot of
me
movies with
too.
his. I'm sure
Me
you
as
do.
well. I appreciate that.
I've never been okay with people saying as well. Do you guys? Anyone else in this room do that?
As well.
Yeah, me as well.
Me as well.
Is
Here
it?
we go. Here we go.
I do use it.
Maybe I'm too country bumpkin.
That could be it.
That's probably what it is.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it
It's not
Bud.
sophisticated, not
There it is.
sophisticated enough for as
Sam
well.
Rockwell
Me as
as
well.
Billy Bickle. What a name.
BB.
Billy Bickle. Woody
Oh,
Harrelson
quite
is
the
Charlie
contrary.
Costello.
That's another one. God damn it! I am country
Sorry,
bumpkin.
I'm working real hard on these.
It's okay. Take your time.
Yeah.
You guys are within 4 feet. We're good.
We're good. I can see. Christopher Walken as Hans Kalowski, or the Quaker. Harry Dean
that's a
Stanton
Pollock
as
Quaker
the
right there.
imagined Quaker. Tom Waits as Zachariah Rigby, another great name. And also Tom fucking Waits.
Yeah, that's a good one. Double names.
Oh, Tom Waits is a
He's good.
musician. An amazing musician.
Who's Tom Waits and why can't I think of it right now?
Try those.
They look great from here.
Someone help me because my brain's
Oh,
not
wow.
working.
You don't know Tom. The man's in the cage and the
Oh. I'm in. We're good. We're good. Don't worry about it.
This is like when you get them out of the package the
Oh,
first time.
what's up?
Yeah, that's nice.
Tom Waits.
And they're not touched. They're right out of the lab.
Like a
What
little
would be the
sound is
biggest Tom Waits? Oh, 55.
HD.
Hold on, Tom Waits 15 years
see
ago,
my
10
future.
million.
Because every time I get a
Tom
new
Waits.
pair of glasses, like, wow, they were that bad.
Wow, I am blind.
Yeah, like, yikes, they're still getting worse.
You get copyright strike,
Yeah, who cares? Who gives a shit?
maybe. Nope.
You got a noise compression on that fucking
do.
thing. Give it to me. Mine's not as bad.
If you live it up, you won't live it down.
That's all we get because we're going to get copyright strike.
Just let it go, dude. I was fucking vibing.
No, because
I
we're going
either-
to get copyright strike.
I either wanted to put my boots on or take my pants off. One of the two.
Both, baby. I sleep with my socks on.
He does.
Pants
I don't know
on,
why.
boots
That.
off.
What did that make me think of? Harry Heck.
Oh.
Does anybody know who Harry Heck is?
Is that the Cubs announcer?
I know.
Harry here.
Oh, that's Harry
I know
Carey.
what movie we're doing.
Yeah, baby.
I know what movie we're doing.
Let's see if you remember when we get there.
I think so. I'm pretty sure I do.
Locked in.
Put a pin
Is
in
it?
it.
Is, I know what you're thinking.
I know what you're
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah. See, I know.
exactly.
I know.
We also got
there.
Brendan Sexton III as young Zachariah Rigby. Abby Cornish is Kea, which I want to say this. I fucking called Abby Cornish off, not even knowing that was her in this movie.
Is
I was
it
like, was that good old Abby
You
Cornish?
called her?
Is a Cornish a
I
food?
called her. Yes, sure. Cornish.
Is a Cornish a food?
cornucopia?
Corn is.
Cornucopia?
I know what corn is.
Cornish.
Is that like
this
something
tastes
that's like
Cornish.
so close to corn, but it's corn adjacent?
The Cornish. Yo, I don't know what's on this cob, but it's kind of Cornish.
Oh, that took my breath.
It's corn.
All right.
What do you call this on the cob here? What's this
It's
served?
kind of Cornish.
Corn.
It's Cornish.
I got these dots in my shit.
We also got Olga Kirilenko as Angelina.
That's another name that
She gets
just irks me. Olga.
He said he
Olga.
did her a favor.
Yeah. Oh,
It was good.
let's be real here.
Olga.
He was
Olga.
off his.
I don't know
he
what
was
it is.
off his rocker.
Yeah.
Old Billy Bickle.
Do you?
Oh, BB.
Do you think there was something behind that?
I think a lot of
like
people in this
maybe she was
movie
with child.
Oh yeah, because he did say something about that right before it. Like, hey, I don't know what you got. Oh, I'm not saying.
I thought it was chlamydia or something.
Yeah. Goddamn, Sam Rockwell kills it in every movie.
He's that great off hilt, just fucking.
My favorite role of his, Galaxy Quest.
Yep. I fucking knew it.
As Guy. Do I even have a last name?
Yeah, me, blah, 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 episode, blah, blah, blah.
Right. The best part of that movie is when they get, they're on the holodeck or whatever, and then the aliens come in and they're not human form, they're alien form.
Yeah.
And he's just standing there, and they're all talking, and he just bursts out screaming, just randomly at the top of his lungs. Apparently, that was all ad-libbed. No one knew it was going to happen. If you watch Sigourney Weaver's reaction, she literally
jumps.
Oh yeah,
that movie is an enigma because I don't know how they got the actors to play that movie. Those specific actors to
I
play
agree.
that
I agree.
movie.
Even Sigourney being in that is wild.
It blows my mind.
Tim Allen, I get. That makes sense. But everybody else, what's his face?
You think
Monk?
they're like Star Trek fans? Like hidden Star Trek fans?
You got to be some part of nerd to be into that.
Yeah.
So every Star Trek fan says this is the third best Star Trek movie.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, they say it's that good because
I
it's
love
literally
this fucking movie.
It's not a Star Trek movie.
No, it's a spoof.
It's a spoof
clearly
on
spoof.
basically Star Trek, right? But they say it's done so well, and
You've seen Galaxy Quest, right?
It's done in such a way that it's not making fun of. It's showing how it was. So people are more like, yeah, that's me. I'm Justin Long's character.
Justin Long's character
signing
was
the
perfect, like the cherry on top.
That's the way it was.
That movie.
The way when
My
he finally gets
grandfather's
the
hammer.
I knew it was fucking real. Like, oh yeah, it's great.
They take out the trash. She's like, Mom!
Right.
Fucking runs outside.
What a savings. Runtime on this movie here, Seven Psychopaths. 110 minutes. Definitely long, but I think it needs that space. You know what I mean?
Didn't feel that. It felt shorter.
I felt kind of. I was in increments for me though, so I'm a little different.
I was putting Legos together while I was watching it. So
Which set?
The Camaro, the Z28 Camaro, 1969. Oh, what up?
Nice.
Thanks, Josh. I needed that. Release date. Here you go. October 12th.
Don't tell him the year.
No, that's the. Why would you not? What does October 12th mean to me if you don't tell me the year?
Don't tell the year.
2012.
Really? Holy shit!
10/12/12.
Didn't know this existed. I thought it was a lot newer.
Yeah.
There's a lot
it does
of
seem a lot
of
newer.
Colin Farrell movies after
For this to
that are
be
good.
under the radar for
That's
that
when
long.
Tiffany and Steve got married.
I feel like.
Yes. She was there.
That's 3
Yes.
years after
Yeah,
my
you
son's
were-
birthday.
Wow.
Oh, you weren't.
I was there. I was
Yes.
there solo. I was there.
That's what I was thinking. I was
there.
like, who was there with you?
I was there.
My best man right here.
Dude, we were pissing out in bushes on the way there, and
All
I
right.
Toyota T100.
I wasn't at the reception because of,
Yeah.
but I was at the wedding.
All good. Funny story. So we get married, and I got married in the church. Wally's my best man. I looked at him and I said, we get married. Anyways, Wally's my best man. Before the wedding, we're in the back room with the priest.
How dare he? By the way, how dare that fucking
St. Peter's?
St. Peter's, and he's like, hey, no, I don't remember the way he said it, but he's like, no tomfoolery, guys. Like, don't be fucking around, right?
And what I said?
And meanwhile, I look at each other like, well, now that you said it.
Yeah, now I have to.
Yeah,
do it.
exactly. Also, he
They
leaves
don't
us.
play there.
So
Hold
I
on.
went.
So you
I went
know.
and took a handful of those Jesus.
Yeah, hold on, I'll get to it. So this man leaves me and Wally in the back rooms of the church to ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
dude,
The
that
back
was a
room's like where the
terrible idea.
altar, where they.
Yeah.
the
Where I
altar
used, where I
was
used to
set
get
up
dressed
so
as an
that-
altar boy
Do you
at
think-
St. Peter's.
Yeah, there you go.
Undressed.
Do you think that's a good idea to leave me
I was
and
fat.
him?
They didn't like me. I dodged those bullets.
I wanted to say
my
bullets. All different than bullets.
Pea shooters. Sorry.
Ropes. So was it a good idea
God.
to leave me and him
But you're
behind?
saying don't fuck around.
Right.
No, now I want to.
So there's a fridge
This is
there.
very blasphemous.
touch
It's
that.
getting very blasphemous.
Yeah.
There's
Oh.
a fridge there, and I'm like, what would be in a fridge in the back rooms of a church, right? Open
Here
it
we
up.
go.
The body
Vino.
of Christ.
The body of Christ is in a bag that has a
I didn't think
barcode
this
on
was
it.
ever going to make it
The
out
body
in
of
the public.
Christ
Is it compelling? Not really that compelling, Jay.
Right. Anyways, I didn't realize you could just like go to like the Walmart and buy Jesus
those?
cookies.
Yeah. They're
Apparently you
wafers.
can, yeah.
Jesus
so
wafers.
What do? We open them bitches and start eating them like a
No,
bag of
they're
chips.
not good.
They're
I don't
gross.
care.
They're gross.
They're gross.
Do they still dissolve instantly in
Oh
your mouth?
my
Maybe with
God,
salsa.
you have so much body of Jesus inside of you.
I don't think they were
Skipped-
blessed
That's
yet.
what she's
Skipped right past the priest. You got direct fill.
Direct contact.
But again, we're just sitting there. Oh, you want some?
He
There's-
he was like, he said, don't do any stupid shit
Yeah.
during the ceremony. And I hid the
Did
ring.
he say stupid shit?
No.
Don't do any
definitely
stupid
not.
There's
stuff.
no way he did.
So
Who was it? What was his name?
I don't remember. I put the ring.
Father Peter. I don't know.
I put the ring in my shoe on purpose, and then I pretended to forget where it was. And I
that's
started moving taking my clothes. I didn't get far because I didn't want. It was Tiffany's thing too. So
I don't
was
care.
like,
I was looking at the priest the entire
if
time.
I would have gotten the
and he's
go
like,
ahead from him
Fuckers.
and Tiff, I would have gotten to my skivvies. I would have easily gotten my.
Well, I told
skivvies.
him take it off, all of it.
No, I didn't. That one up there. I don't know how she would have felt about that.
You know what? Looking back, she'd probably be like, should have did it
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
now she
Now
probably-
it's like that. Yeah, it would have been great.
in the moment.
I think that might be the. That might be the last time I was
In St. Peter's,
in that church.
I had to take
I can't
fucking.
even tell you when.
I had to take wedding classes, and I remember
Yeah,
you're telling
when you
Oh
us.
get
my
married in
God.
church, you
Oh, I know.
do counseling.
For anybody who
terrible.
doesn't know by now, I am not anything
how'd that
to do
happen?
with her mom.
I was gonna say, obviously, she went there.
She went there, but she's not.
Yeah, but she wouldn't have chosen that, is what I'm saying.
No, it was for her mom.
We went there too, and we wouldn't have chosen that. So that's not a great argument.
Right. So, anyways, it was
Do you think
basically
those were
family.
gluten-free?
thing. I hope so. We ate all of them.
There's a scene in that movie, Lady Bird, where they're
Ladybird? What is Ladybird?
Yeah, it's-
Ladybugs?
no Lady Bird.
Lady Bird.
It was a Oscar nominated movie the year it came out. It might have won actually that year, but it's got
Never heard
oh
of
my
it.
God, what is her name? I can never say it right. Sarsha. She's Irish. Sars. It's like
That
S-I.
is not a good
Sorry,
feeling.
shit.
It's like SIORSE. It's an Irish name, and
Sharshi.
it's almost like Sasha is kind of the way you say it, but like it's not.
Yeah.
But she's in it, and she's been in other stuff. But she was
She's my favorite.
that Hannah movie.
I'm sorry.
Anna or Hannah?
Hannah.
Anna and the
Hannah.
King.
Do you think they
No,
would
don't
make
do
a
this.
remake of
Continue.
Anna and call it Hannah? But it's this little blonde-haired, annoying doll.
Anna.
Actually,
Do you like that? That movie creeps me the
in
fuck
the
out.
movie?
What movie?
Hannah, she is blonde.
Megan.
Oh,
You see that yet?
Megan, I haven't watched.
well, that's the robot one, right?
Yeah,
it's
Where
a
it's like
weird one.
AI.
Yeah.
I haven't
Nah,
watched
not
that.
for
It was
me.
okay.
What are you
I don't.
talking about?
I don't understand why it
Annabelle.
dances. It bothers me.
I don't.
It
I
was-
don't.
it
can't
was,
remember
um,
Annabelle. I mean, I've watched the Conjuring movies,
like-
but I
like-
can't remember
I
Annabelle.
Let's
don't
see.
like dolls. I'm not a big doll.
Before
fan.
killing you, it was like,
I don't really
Yeah,
care
fuck
what
you,
say.
motherfucker.
I think it's
You
weird.
know, like,
Yeah, dolls are not my thing. So
Chucky.
Anyways, there's a scene where they go to a private school and they're in like her and her best friend are just like laying on the floor eating the wafers. Like they like took the
Hey.
bag out and they get caught
There you
like
go,
just
buddy.
chowing
Get in
down
there.
on the wafers.
Oh, thank you.
And as they're eating them, they're even talking about how they're not good, but they just keep eating them.
We got the TTs here. Anyways,
Did you see what type of TT it is?
is it a half and half TT? This is probably
Half
the
a
best one.
TT?
A half
You're
and
bringing
half.
good things today.
So it's one
Great
TT.
movie, half and
I
halves.
brought it today, and yet no one wants to listen to me
let's
talk.
take a vote.
I'm
Let's-
listening.
Oh, the woe is me
I
is
was having
here.
a good time.
Let's rate best twisted teas. I'm a peach. I know she's a blueberry, right? Blueberry.
She
But
blueberry.
of the main
Yeah.
the main half
Half and half is where it's at.
That's your favorite?
of the main ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
agree.
like
Wait,
raspberry.
so is blueberry not a main, right? That's
Blueberry's
what you're
not a
saying?
main. So
Seasonal,
like if you buy the variety pack,
Seasonal.
it's the four.
Yeah, yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's the original, the half and half, the peach, the raspberry is the variety pack. Those are-
Have we had the raspberry?
I love the raspberry, but you can't have like 6 in a row.
Right.
I don't
too-
like them.
Can't have
Yeah.
any
It's hard.
6 in a row for me anymore.
Shut up.
It's sweet as fuck.
Yeah, facts. I switch.
Yeah. I'll put some in some Jack.
Oh,
I can have about 12 Coronas, but
Yeah. Dude, the premieres. Something
bad,
about
right?
Corona premieres and a little
hey.
life hack for you. Go get some.
Charles.
And I learned this
Haven't
from
had a
Sarah's
Twister in a
dad.
while.
Genius thing. Dehydrated small lime packets.
Dehydrated.
Dehydrated
you know,
lime.
I don't do lime because bar fruit bothers me.
Yeah. It's packets, and it's
Interesting.
Hold on a
it's
second.
$1.50 at fucking the Wee Is.
My man
Right.
just said bar fruit bothers me.
Do you ever watch when people like, number one, I used to bartend and bar back.
Yeah,
did
they
not
cut
know.
them up wherever
Okay.
they can, and
Facts.
their hands
Yeah,
are
yeah,
all
And then
on it.
usually they ask whoever's over there. Like, hey, can you do that while I'm doing this?
Yeah, so it's just anybody.
That and then that sits
Just
out
took
there.
a dump. All right.
Sits outside. That sits in the thing. There's no ice under there. I don't care who you are.
Listen,
There's no ice under
not
there.
at all, no.
And they
and
put it
people-
in the Corona.
Well, that bothers me.
Yeah.
Well, because they're touching the whole thing,
Do you
and
want
then they
this
expect
fruit?
to go
And they
in.
put it on the side and they go like this.
Yeah,
They go.
it's-
Not only that, but the orange is on the cup, which
everyone
is
saw that.
Yeah.
everywhere.
So
and then people
here's-
eat the orange. Like,
Here's what I
so
here's
good.
what
I'm
I
like,
will say is I agree with you.
Dehydrated lime.
But I also will judge a bar restaurant on how their fruit is cut.
okay.
Like if it's if it's so thin I can't even like
A
squeeze
Corona,
it into
a
my
Corona
drink.
Top's thin though. You need a small lime for a Corona top.
Or if it's like, well, here's what
A
you do with a
bottle, a
Corona.
bottle.
I'm gonna tell you this is what you do with a Corona.
All right, go ahead.
This is
I'm new to
and
the
Josh
Corona
will know.
world.
My cousin Mark, I don't think he listens, but his sister does, and so she'll know. What they do is they
I
they
read that.
pop
I
open
got
their
something.
Coronas.
Okay, I thought you were
And
talking
you
about
know, when you pop it open, there's a little bit in there. Or there's a little bit of gap in there.
Seven's fine.
For good reason.
Bacardi Limon in the top.
Oh, lemon.
And then you stick your thumb in, flip it up so that it'll mix.
so
and
it
then
tastes like thumb.
no, it's your own thumb. You do it to your
Yeah,
own
yeah, yeah.
drink.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you put Bacardi Limon in there
Finger
first.
pop.
Finger
No,
pop.
I'm not saying you don't have to put the thumb in there. I'm saying like over.
Does it make the noise when you pull it out?
Oh, yeah. Depends on how deep you get.
I am listening.
I'm not saying you don't have to put your whole thumb, but like
I'm listening.
keep it so that it doesn't come still
Look,
out.
Don't you dare bowling ball grip my fucking Corona.
Oh, you put Bacardi Limon in the Corona.
Yes.
It sounds delicious.
With your thumb
if I'm
on
being
top
honest.
of it, so you're putting only so much in. Is what you're saying? No.
You put the Bacardi Limon in. You only put your thumb over it, and you tip it upside down so that it mixes.
Shoots it up. Okay.
So it shoots it to the bottom and mixes, and then you just drink from there.
That's rum.
Oh.
Bacardi Limon.
Bacardi's rum.
Yeah, but it's got to be Bacardi Limon.
I would just put a little tequila.
Biscotti.
in your Corona.
Pops fresh as mutts. It's
Then
the
you,
best
then you
mutts in
shouldn't
New
need
York
a
City.
lime either.
Put a little biscotti in there.
And a lime?
No, you shouldn't need one.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, next- got the
Prosecco.
lemon.
With Prosecco in it.
Next time we have a little party, Tara.
Isn't it an
we'll do
accent?
your
Don't they say
lemon.
that? It was what is it?
Prosecco.
Yeah, do it
Prosecco in
do
it.
it the English accent. With
Which part?
The whole thing.
You're doing it like Scottish.
I can't do it.
Prosecco.
I don't have an accent.
You're like,
Oh.
a Negroni.
That's
There it is. I
With
had one of
Prosecco
those,
in
by
it.
the way.
Oh yeah.
Prosecco in it.
What? So one of the guys that used to do the thing where they go around the world and they try restaurants and shit. The guy that passed away. What is? I can't remember his name.
What?
Anthony Bourdain.
He
Yeah,
died-
Bourdain.
Oh, that one.
He had he had this thing
I
where
was
he was
thinking-
like he was like the best drink in the world, Negroni. So I go out on a date. I go on a date with Sarah, and we go to this place over in Solomon's. And I was like, yeah, I'd like to get a Negroni. Thinking I know it. They bring it out. It's like fucking hot tar and ass. It's disgusting.
But you didn't get it with Prosecco in it.
No, I didn't.
So you got just
I just had a
Just a
realization.
Negroni.
My favorite thing from that whole thing all the time is Beveragino. So like when I'm fucked up and we're out, I'll just be like, Beveragino.
Is that beverage?
yeah, it's beverage.
I'm not Italian.
Yeah.
I just love, the way that she says it, and she says each piece separately,
Yeah.
and she's reacting to
she's
every.
like, oh.
She's like, oh.
Negroni with Prosecco.
Lovely.
It makes me want to drink with
Yeah,
them.
Yeah, no,
the
but
way that she says it. Yeah.
With Prosecco is the fucking TikTok, but a Negroni is just that guy's. He was like, it's just a Negroni. That's why I got it.
Prosecco is TikTok.
Yeah, it's Negroni with Prosecco is the TikTok. That's why that's famous.
Yes.
Yeah,
But you just say Negroni's the
Negroni
drink.
by itself is what that guy said was the best drink. So that's the reason I got just a Negroni.
Yeah, but the Prosecco
Always remember.
thins the mix.
Yeah.
Everyone
I have
has
to try
their
that.
own.
Yeah, it also
thing.
is additional alcohol.
So just because he's
Prosecco
like
is alcohol.
Negroni's awesome doesn't mean Negroni's good.
Yeah. I'll try.
I'll try it.
I'll give it. And they told me what was in
Give
it.
it a
It's just
little
booze,
taste.
booze, and booze. By the way, it was.
Yeah.
I could have lit it on fire, 100%.
Why don't we do
yeah,
that?
because it's alcohol.
That night, continuous. We got to finish this movie talk after this. But it's with my sister and her boyfriend.
Oh.
They came out.
Oh, that's when that was.
Mariah, yeah, and we all went on this. We went on a double date,
Oh.
and the boyfriend talking mad shit.
He
First
got
time I ever
fucked
met
up.
this guy.
Yeah.
Puked 5 times on the way to the airport the following day when I took him.
Love it.
Are they still together?
In his defense, went out
Maybe
like a
not
champ.
anyway.
He's like, I'm never drinking with your big ass again.
You remember that.
Well, it's like, I will take every drink. It could be, a fruity drink, but
Yeah,
I
it's
will
going
destroy you.
down the hatch.
You're right. Down the hatch. Anyways, all right. So, yeah, October 12th, 2012. Box office that week, the top 10.
Sure.
My favorite part of this whole show. Number 10, perks of being a wallflower. Stop looking.
Sorry.
I'm gonna
Like the
have to-
band?
have
Like
to
the
do-
band Wallflower?
Sure.
That's a cute movie.
You know what?
It's a nice one.
That's a good band.
Perks of Being a Wallflower
No,
or
Wallflowers.
the Wallflowers?
The Wallflowers classic.
Did you know the singer is Bob Dylan's son?
We went over this last week.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of music knowledge.
Me and
They're
Wally.
older.
You
from
can hear it when he
late
sings,
90s?
too.
Late 90s,
Late
2000s?
90s,
I was
yeah,
gonna say, I'm pretty sure I saw them at, what was that old, remember 99.1 had a club?
I'll bring up one
What
of
was
their
that club?
tunes real
The what?
quick.
Remember 99.1? Remember that?
HF
old-
Festival.
No, but it wasn't the festival.
That was-
it was
you
the,
said
there was
that
a club in
fast.
D.C. Shit. I can't remember. My mom,
I know what you're talking
my
about.
mom and dad used to take me
I know what you're talking about.
when I was a
can't
child.
remember
Well,
the
they
name.
used to go, and like I would tag along,
Mhm.
but they had seats in the back and everything. Can't remember the name of that club.
All right, here you go.
930 Club.
9:30.
9:30
that's
Club.
still a
Okay, well,
thing,
that's
isn't
still.
it?
Is it still a thing?
Yeah.
I was there. I haven't been there since I was a
If we-
child, which is weird.
If we didn't get pinged before, you're definitely going to get pinged now.
For a second, I thought you meant
Just
Wolf
vibe out.
Trap because the way you made it sound like it didn't exist anymore.
I was thinking it used to be.
Now, you don't think Bob Dylan
I
when you
don't know
first
now,
hear this,
'cause
but
I'm
as soon
liking
as he
this.
starts singing, you're like,
Yeah.
oh.
Bob Dylan.
Hold on, let me fast forward just a little bit.
One headlight. No, wait, is this one headlight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Rob Thomas?
Rob Thomas.
All right, anyways.
God damn it, I love Rob Thomas.
One.
What's
is
number
like-
9?
Okay, good.
Seven Psychopaths.
Yeah.
You made top 10. That's good.
Yep.
I think this is.
Knew
Is
it.
that
I knew it.
Yeah.
I think this deserves a little more credit than that.
It does, for sure. This is up there to like,
Good job, by the way.
what's that movie? Never mind. Go ahead.
In Bruges.
It's got Brad Pitt in
Natalie
it. He
Imbruglia?
speaks that language. I can't remember. He's a boxer.
Oh.
What?
Snatch.
Snatch. It has like
Yeah.
Snatch. It has like
Oh.
Snatch. Yeah. It
That's
has like
good
Snatch
shit.
aesthetics to it. Like,
I realized
Snatch is
I,
great, but I get exactly what you're saying.
I skipped over who wrote and directed this movie.
Oh.
Martin McDonough. He's a big time playwright and
Who
has
done
also done In Bruges. Or In Bruges,
hey.
however you want to say it.
You want a second one of these?
Well, what?
You want another one of these?
All right, do it up.
Are you teeing it?
Can I have a Yeah.
We're doing
I'm
double
gonna
dip.
make Steve do it.
We're doing a TT and a JD.
Is this half and half?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I've never done the half and half
fucking do it.
combination.
I'm gonna
It'll
call out
probably
on
be
a
better,
Monday.
actually.
What are you guys doing after this? What are we?
We're hanging.
Are we doing things?
We're going to work.
Tiffany's
I
ordered
can
some
call
Mex-
out. I'm a big boy.
Yeah, let's get
Hey.
this fucking train
Let's
rolling,
go. I don't
fellas.
care. Wait,
God damn it! It's always
Me-
spur of the
Tiff's
moment.
ordering Mexican food.
Listen.
Me and Wally pretty much always hang out Monday night.
Look. In a lot of everyone I know that's close the sporadic moments, the best.
Yeah. Oh, that's
The
why I'm a
best.
sucker
Dude, there's
for it.
like karaoke somewhere tonight.
I'm
I'm
a
still
sucker for
trying
a
to
good
like.
time.
Let's just go to.
Broken heart open.
Yes, we're up there doing
That was good.
Are you doing the Wallflowers?
Oh, yeah, the Wallflowers?
Shut up.
Did you know
Yeah,
that's
we
Bob
are.
Dylan's son?
Fuck yeah, we are. Yeah. We tell everyone in the
Everyone.
bar.
We just do that song all night.
I would get up on the mic and then
Everybody.
explain it too. Like, hey,
We all
you guys-
I
Before
call
we
walk
tequila.
in and you're
I
like,
call
"What's
tequila.
better?" And
If we
each
go,
tell
I'm doing
different
it.
people
God.
about it.
tequila.
I'm just gonna stand there for 3
Are there
minutes.
the words of this?
Tequila.
Tequila.
Anyways, go ahead, Steve. I got this.
There's one. We keep talking about going to Top Golf after doing this.
Oh,
and it needs to
that's a
happen.
great
soon.
idea.
I feel like we
I didn't
end too
understand
late, don't we?
when you
It's
said
what
half and
he's
half, but
Yeah. You get
can
it?
I try that?
Sure.
You take a little pull of this.
I think I need to wet my whistle.
Oh, my goodness.
By the
Man's got
way,
true grit.
By the way, I don't know if I told you, but me and Ken went and played golf the other day, and I got
Ken Block. Oh, sorry, Brockman.
well,
no, wrong.
close.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Was
R.I.P.
he Kenna?
I'm about to bust
No.
his hanger.
Anyway, you son of a. Anyways, for the Quest 3, the VR, I got this game, Golf Plus. It's golf, baby,
you like to touch-
and
would
I
you like
got an attachment
You're not
with
gonna
the
like it.
handle that's literally
That's
just.
strong. You made that strong as shit.
I know that's my.
We're
bad.
partying.
Can I have another
Because
one?
I
Can I
like,
have another?
That's interesting.
I got.
It's good if you have a
I-
little bit more, but it is strong.
because I like whiskey, and
It's got
that's-
the
Yeah.
the
I
punch,
can smell
Right.
that
but
it's
the sweetness
strong.
to back it up.
I like it.
I like that.
Anybody
I like
who's
the itty poos.
anybody who's listening to this, I'm
Oh, this
sorry.
is a bad idea.
Once it hits your lips,
It's so good.
Look.
We're gonna have a nice little
I might
Sunday.
need a ride home.
Home Depot.
Sunday.
I don't know if there's enough time.
I don't know if we
Don't
have enough time. Okay, I'll do one.
We'll do one.
I
He's on one. He's on one.
Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, golf.
That just
All right,
justifies
now
it.
take a pull.
Okay,
Now
we'll
take
try
it.
this
That's probably better.
Anyway, so I got this
You don't
golf
have a way to
game.
mix it.
It's got Top Golf on the golf game. So in VR, we can go to Top Golf.
Now
So we
ta-
don't
now
need to
taste
go to
it, now
Top
taste
Golf.
it.
We can just go to Top Golf in my basement, is what I'm saying.
Oh, let's do that after this.
Right. Sure.
Let's Mexican
All right,
food.
he's
we
fucking
got,
in.
We
Let
got
Go ahead
Mexican
and
food
just, I'll
coming.
send a text after this podcast. We're not
Let's do
coming
some
to work.
Mexican food.
All
and
right,
play
back
some
to the
Top
top 10.
Oh my god, I'm hungry. That sounds good.
Golf.
Number 8.
I already told Tiff what I wanted.
You might want to text her too.
That sounds good. Or sounds good.
There we
Shit.
go. There we
No,
go.
if there was ice in that,
Look, if
I haven't tried it yet. Shit.
2 of these, let me tell you,
Done.
dose.
Oh, yeah.
Dose, you're gonna be fucking sleeping in a ditch.
Picasso.
You're gonna
Picasso.
be someplace
So listen,
undisclosed.
they
Because I will
have
drink this
in
in
4
a gulp.
packs. They're
dangerous.
We're gonna
pre-made
die
cans,
tonight.
and it's honey,
God.
honey Jack Daniels with lemonade.
Oh, that's
in like
Ooh,
a little
honey
can.
jack with this
And
would be.
It's
Ooh.
very
Yeah,
close.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. If
We
it
had
was
that
honey
before.
Jack,
Do you think we could finish this?
And then get a bottle.
honey Jack, it's
That's not cool.
awesome.
A little. Is it
It's a hockey
That's
puck.
a great
cut in half.
idea, actually. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Right?
it feel, I was gonna
That's what I
say.
do. I do
real
honey
hockey
Jack
puck.
and ginger ale usually.
Sorry,
is
we're
my
getting
whiskey
on
This
drink.
is
That's
you talk
my
about
whiskey drink.
off the
She drinks a
rails.
whiskey drink.
She drinks a drink.
Right.
I do that also.
For a good
Hey.
time.
I don't
Sorry.
do lager. I don't do lager.
Sorry. We got multiple combos. What are you guys talking
Yeah.
about? What's going on? Go ahead, spit it out.
Sorry for anybody who's trying to listen to this episode.
No. They're in it.
This is
right
gonna be a
now.
hard one to
If you-
pitch.
If you fucking stayed,
No, if you're listening in the
fucking it.
car, you're screwed because
fuck,
I feel
man.
like there's no way you followed.
So, yeah, you would love this. Number 8. Looper.
Ooh.
I want to say something about this movie.
Levitz
Okay.
and Willis.
Yes, when that movie came out,
I
I
like
remember
it.
it being a huge deal. No one talks about it anymore. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
It was
Sing it,
his
John.
Or
It was
John.
his face. How he did his face.
Yeah, and
It
he
was
had
lit.
that-
That was the hype behind that. He
Um,
did Bruce Willis's fucking whatever the shit is that he does.
Yeah, I
with
didn't
his
like
face.
that. I didn't like that.
Blanche.
I want to watch
like
that movie.
Do you know what movie that's from? Do you know what movie that's from?
Blanche.
Bruce Willis, yelling name Blanche, is talking to his
Oh.
chickens.
Oh, fucking not Moonlighting. That's a TV show.
It's chickens.
I want to say it's the whole 10 yards, not the whole 9. The whole
I think
10.
you're
Not
right. I think
9.
you're right.
It's definitely not 9.
Yeah, it's the whole 10.
He doesn't have chickens.
Like,
in
they
9.
shot
he just got
Blanche.
out. in 9. He just got out,
Bruce
Yeah.
Willis,
so we wouldn't have chickens.
to me, should have been in more comedy movies. But
He's
I
hilarious.
get why he was put into
Did you-
action movies.
Sad moment. You see him like he's
Oh,
a
it's
little
not
bit
good.
of a, yeah.
I don't like
Did you
it.
guys see that?
Yeah,
Hey,
he's
you
not
too?
talking.
Oh,
Bruce
he's
Will-
he's
yeah,
not.
Oh
He's
yeah,
fucked,
no,
dude.
that's
But he's
terrible.
he's fully given the rights of his
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
digital his body to digital printing or whatever. Like
Why
his
not?
voice and
Why
thoughts
not?
will live
Like-
forever.
Well, think about it. You're literally
Hand it to your
giving
kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're
Yeah.
giving your kids
Oh,
money
yeah.
for what you did. Like,
Sorry.
Yeah.
Where's
Look,
Grandpa?
look.
Here I am.
You know, you're about to go, guys. Right? You're about to. You know the end
Yeah.
is coming.
yeah, take
And
it all.
You got
Gosh,
kids.
that's
You got
I'm
kids,
sweating. I'm sorry.
Do whatever you want.
and they're like, "Yo, dude,
It's hot. It's hot in here. I'll
We-
turn the air on.
you're
No, it's,
donating
just,
your
it's,
organs
it's
to
not only
science.
because of the
It's
temperature.
hot.
I'm gonna turn the air on.
We're eyeing a specific organ.
It's so hot.
Will you donate that for a hefty fund? Yeah.
Which organ?
Take my penis. Take it
Which
for
organ?
science.
Yeah, for
You're
science.
always talking about her long legs.
for science.
For science. Take
Who
anything.
fucking gets
Well, I'm
their
not gonna be
license
here.
and like, are you an organ donor? And they go, no.
No.
Do you guys do that? Are you any of you
I'm an
not
organ donor.
organ?
Yeah,
Can you
I'm an
stop?
organ donor.
Can you stop that?
Well, sometimes they don't want to keep you alive.
Yeah.
depending.
What if my organs go to someone I don't like?
But you're not gonna know
It's a
about
long
Then you
list.
just fail in there.
No, I'll die right here.
Reject this body.
it. Number 7. Speaking of organ donating,
Okay,
Number
okay.
7.
Repo Man.
Frankenweenie.
Oh, fuck. I thought it was Repo Man.
So same.
Frank and Weenie's great.
It's
By
really
the way,
good.
has
The
anyone
same.
seen Frank and Weenie?
I have.
You know what's terrible? is
Frank got
I've read that screen 10 times and I forget. I'm like, yeah, what's number 7? I forget every time.
I have no idea what's happening.
Number 6.
We just bounced right in.
I feel like Tara's gonna say something about this movie.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Tell me I'm
Now
wrong.
I don't want to. Okay.
Tell me I'm wrong and tell me I'm being
Now I don't want
sexist.
to.
I don't even like that
This is
movie.
good.
Sexist.
pitch perfect.
Did anyone try the cup thing? Has anyone tried
You
the
do
cup
care.
thing?
I don't care.
You do
Stupid.
care. You do like that
Stupid.
movie.
What's
Yeah,
her name?
see?
Anna.
Kendrick steals the show.
I
Ser-
got a
see.
ticket for the
See, I knew
long
it.
way round.
Can you do the fucking?
No.
Question.
I like the one with the gun, though.
Question. Is it a good movie?
I like it. I think it's a good movie.
Never seen it.
Okay. That's
Wow.
all.
I think it's a good
Never
movie.
seen it.
Okay. I'm not into that type of movie,
I don't
but
know.
I would
don't
watch
know
it
that
if
I'd
it's
say
good.
watch the other.
It's worth a
ones.
watch.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
know that
watch
I
it.
would say watch the other ones. Maybe the second one.
I
Because
heard
the
2 was
Germans
good, yeah.
are funny in it. The German actors that are in it, they're funny.
They're the funny.
But-
Freud or
Freud.
But the
whatever his name is. He's a
no,
comedian. He
that's
steals the show.
But you don't. The third one's a skip. The third one's a skip.
I didn't even know they made 3.
Yeah, it's a skip.
My cheeks are getting a little rosy. I'm starting to feel
Hey.
a little booze.
Oh, baby. It must be this concoction of the half and half and JD.
Yeah.
The TT and the
I'm
JD.
definitely going to have to man up and text here in a little bit. Be like, hey, I was at Steve's.
Sorry,
It got a
man.
little out of hand.
Took my pants
Hey,
off.
did you get
I've
the
been-
vanity
I
set up yet?
love you.
Hey,
I
got an extra.
sauced.
I got an extra bedroom.
I'm a little
Me
sauced.
too. Are we bragging?
Sleep.
Maybe.
We're fucking
God,
racing.
I
We're
have
golfing
extra-
and we're racing
We're
F1
golfing
until the
racing.
sun comes
All
up.
right.
There's
I'll
just
get
videos
that.
of us eating shit over the back of the couch trying to fucking drive a 340.
He's got me in VR for the first time.
I do
Oh,
it.
you just puke out the fucking side.
Hey, it's still hooked up. I just moved it
Oh
out.
my God, we could watch Pitch Perfect.
He doesn't have the
No.
the butt vibrator.
Girls'
I just don't
Day.
have the butt vibrator yet.
He doesn't have the muff
All right,
vibrator.
number 5. Here
damn it.
comes the boom.
Wow.
Ready or not.
Kevin,
Boom.
one of
Boom.
Kevin James's pinnacle movies.
It's terrible.
I opened up for that band.
It's
And
bad.
they were amazing.
I remember you told me. Yeah, dude, POD's great.
POD is phenomenal. Christian band. Christian rock band.
Who doesn't
Nobody
ever
thinks
knew.
about that.
Creed. POD.
Speaking of which, are we going to the? Are
I
we all
thought we
four
were,
going?
yeah.
We need to get tickets.
Can you take me higher?
Can you take me higher
She's got it.
Hey, you know what?
She's
to a
got it.
place
way, way better than Taylor Swift.
where
job.
blind men see?
Can you start singing like people?
Yeah. If I gave you someone, could you do it?
In not a
At
bad
my
way.
shows? Oh,
Yes,
no. Why would I do that?
please. I'm not saying you sound bad. I'm saying it would be better if you tried to sing like everybody in different songs.
Why would it be better?
Because he thinks it would be
because
comedic.
each song would be that, and
How would
each
you
song
ever
would
know?
be different.
How would you ever know?
I don't know.
You
'cause I'm
touched
not
a
in your
spot
band
that
anymore.
clearly you shouldn't have touched.
Hey.
What's wrong with the way that I sing them now?
I didn't say that. I said.
Not what he's saying.
Have you-
You're looking at the
Have you
words
heard
that he
Steve
didn't
sing?
say.
Voice of an angel.
What was that?
Voice of an angel.
Me? Yes. I said it would be cool if you did it because each song
I
would
was
be
about
different.
to do a Britney Spears impression. Do it! Stop! It's actually
That went
it's
back.
easier to do a Britney
went
Spears
back.
impression on a song that's not Britney Spears.
Christina
actually.
Aguilera.
That
do
makes
it.
sense.
You know what
I'm
I
a
mean? Like
genie in
just
a
like to get in the.
That's what he's just meaning make fun of it, is what he means.
Oh my God.
See? Why wouldn't you do that?
That was really good. It's like she knows what she's doing.
Hey, hold on. Hear me out.
Go ahead. Clip
If
that.
I-
That's a clip, by the way.
If I was not me and I came to a show,
If you were me, then I'd be you, and I'd be your body at the time. I apologize.
I hate you. 'Cause I love that movie. Anyways.
It's just random loops. Whatever
Yeah,
word
yeah,
fits
yeah,
in, it's like,
yeah.
go!
Got it. What I'm saying is, if I wasn't me and I came to the show and you were singing your normal stuff, I'd be like, oh, this is great. But if you did every song as not making fun of, but trying to be that, I'd be like,
I'm trying to think.
this is
So who's-
amazing. Because nobody does that. You know what I
think of,
mean?
like what's in.
Yeah, but it has to be someone that has a very specific
That's
kind
what
of.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's
If
not
you're
a
doing
lot
a
of
Britney,
that.
if
I
you're
feel
doing a
like-
Christina,
I
if you're
don't
doing a
do
Girl,
those in my
you
set.
do
though,
AC/DC,
is
fucking do that.
Yeah, you're gonna take me higher.
to a place. So
Do it.
We
Send
do
it.
when sometimes Sean will like fuck around with people and like tease, and he'll play the very beginning or like a part of Inner Sandman, and I just. And people will be like, oh, dog, yeah, you can't do it, blah, blah. And I'll be like, say your prayers, you know?
See?
Do you do like a whoo?
And they're like, do it! They're like, do it! Yeah.
See? That would be awesome.
Now I lay me down to sleep.
See?
Look, don't. That's fucking. That's
Okay.
too much.
Do it.
I have to do
It's-
that shit all the time, or used
Let's-
to.
let's
I voted
proposition.
out. I don't do it anymore.
Let's proposition. Maybe one show. Maybe
Try
plan
it.
a show.
Try it.
Action.
Of
Do it at
all-
action.
Just all impressions.
Yeah.
Swing.
I
Yes.
do
Like, hey guys, we're gonna have a
listen,
little fun tonight.
We do like Zeppelin and Journey and fucking like Tina Turner. What do you want me to do? Like,
Sing like Tina Turner.
Tina Turner was actually one of the first people to kind of do the Scott Stapp thing.
Yeah.
In Tina Turner's defense,
I want you to play.
Who is this shit,
I will
by
show
the
up
way?
to your next show if you guys cover Hero by Tina Turner. Don't need another hero. From Beyond Thunderdome, Mad
first of
Max.
all, like
fucking
we have shows every week. Do you think I'm just gonna have a song ready? When
You
say
tell me
the
when it's
next
ready.
Show, when,
When
you
you-
say the
no,
next
no.
show,
You
think
tell
I'm
me
gonna
when
have
it's
it ready
ready.
in 4 days?
You tell me when it's ready and I'll show up and I'll swallow the pill of Sean looking at me weird.
Put the cup
I
down.
don't
Let's
wanna
get
do
back
a
to
whole-
talking about the movie.
I don't want to do a whole
No.
show of
I said one
impressions.
song.
Oh.
Said the don't.
Oh, I don't want to do that song though. Can you do a different
It's
one?
so good. All right, I'll think about it. Number 4.
I'll do an entire Britney Spears song in
Okay.
that,
Okay.
or an entire song that's
You
not
got
her
to show up
song
wearing
in
the
that.
toxic outfit.
The red.
See, he's got
maybe.
this, you
That's
got
not in Toxic. That's
I mean,
Oops,
it's
I
not.
Did
Is
It
that the
Again.
black?
First of
Why
all,
would I do
whatever
that?
it is.
Hey,
the Toxic one is she's got the stewardess outfit, or she's got the one that's all nude, but it's like got the
There's
diamonds
just a lot of
all
arm
over
motion.
it.
That's all.
I want to say this.
It's shoulders forward and back. It's like
Just
Crazy. Crazy.
Crazy.
I think is one of her most underrated songs.
It feels so right.
Why can't you sing like
How about
Just start
we?
making TikToks of doing that.
No.
And people
How about we
will
just
be
go to
like,
karaoke first, maybe? Give it a shot.
Number 4, Hotel
Like,
Transylvania.
I'm never going to her shows.
Hotel Transylvania, a good movie.
It's so good.
Number 2.
Wally's official stamp of good movie.
Oh, I'm gonna make a.
Yeah.
On that.
Approved.
And it's gonna be like
There's
a
no
steak.
way people are still listening. There's no way.
Seared.
brand.
Welcome.
If you are,
Brand.
thanks.
Welcome. Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
All right, top 3 in no particular
what?
order. Then we got to
Oh, movie.
guess. Taken 2. I think
Ooh,
I spit somewhere.
Again.
Argo. Sinister.
Oh. I'm going to go, because this is October. It's a fucking October movie. Sinister, Argo, Taken 2. That's
Okay.
mine, top to
Okay.
bottom.
Okay.
I'm
Anybody
quick.
else? Anybody
Firing
else?
at the fucking hip,
Oh,
baby.
baby!
I don't think I've seen Argo.
I don't think I've seen Argo or Sinister.
Sinister's scary.
Whoa. You need to see Sinister.
Sinister's
Sinister's
good.
good.
It's
Do you
more-
remember? You've seen the clip.
There's no
where-
way you haven't.
Where the dude with the, it's kind of a creepy ghost monster, but it's got red and a black face. Kind of looks like Darth Maul.
Oh, yeah.
Almost like it reminds me of like a hockey mask.
Oh, no,
honestly.
you're thinking of.
I
No,
thought
no,
that was
no.
Sinister.
That
that's-
is
You don't even know.
Maybe I'm not.
Insidious.
Insidious. Yep.
Whoopsie
That's the
daisy.
dark. Because that's why I couldn't that movie seriously. Because I was like, hey, look at Darth Maul.
Stupid,
It's
yeah.
hot now.
Oh, yeah, I've seen Insidious.
Sinister. Hold on. Sinister. Ethan Hawke. Hold on.
Oh, he's got two.
Sorry,
You look like
sorry.
an Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hawke in Sinister is moving into a house, and he finds in his attic an
home
old
movies.
home movie.
I've
thing.
seen that.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen that.
I get it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I've seen that.
Definitely not Darth Maul.
I've
No,
seen that.
definitely
No, it's
not
not. No,
Darth
it's
Maul.
not.
That
gotta-
movie.
But I've seen that. I remember him
It
sitting
reminds
there
me of like a
watching
hockey.
the.
Like if it was longer to the chin, it's
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
like
yeah,
what's his
I
name's
don't
master from
remember
Ninja Turtles.
anything else.
The
Jason?
tree
I don't-
Not
No.
Jason.
No.
with the noose out
Casey.
back.
Casey.
The tree with the noose out back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Casey Jones.
Keith Jones.
Fuck.
Or the
I don't remember
lawnmower.
anything
Yeah.
else about it, but
Or
I
the
remember him
pool
watching the home
scene.
movies
Yep.
in the room.
Yeah,
It's been a while
I don't
since
remember
I've seen
anything
It's a good
else.
movie.
So I'm gonna. I don't know what. I've never seen Argo for
You
sure.
got a particular set of skills.
For sure.
I'm going to use again.
Yeah.
I've got a
Didn't they make
particular
like 4 Taken movies?
Maybe.
3.
How many times is he gonna
Keep
let
and
his
took.
fucking?
They took
Yeah,
them.
God. Why do they not have private security at this point?
Yeah.
Like Jesus Christ. I don't know.
Speaking
know.
full circle,
I'm gonna
Liam
say
Neeson,
Argo.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon.
I'm gonna say Argo number 1, and then Sinister, and then Taken 2.
I'm going Sinister, Argo, Taken.
Only I did the same.
Yeah.
Because it's
It's
October.
October.
Number 1. No, wait. Number 3.
Oh.
Sinister. Number 2. Argo. Number 1. Taken 2.
None of us got it.
Wow.
Fucking Liam, man.
Not-
He's
none of us
on
got
it.
it.
Liam Neeson is something else.
What's the one that he has where he fucking
The gray.
God, you fucking get out
I'm in
my-
your brain. I'm
get
in
out
it.
of my
I'm in it.
fucking head.
You know, people don't
What a
realize.
cool ending.
Hold on.
There's an
Hope you wearing a
alternate ending
condom
to
because I
that
got a
too.
dirty mind.
People don't realize there's an after credit scene where he actually fights the wolves.
Dude, that's so fucking good.
And no, there is.
He loses,
yes!
right? He loses, right?
No.
They show kind of like a, and
Yeah,
then it
yeah.
goes to black.
Yeah,
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 that's-
yeah.
He's fighting
There's only so
like
many
actual
mouths.
wolves?
Imagine being such a fucking man
Those are like minis.
that you
Right.
fucking. It also he uses electrical tape.
Yes.
Not gonna hold up.
No.
Not gonna hold
With
up.
sweat? No.
Yeah, not.
But look.
anyone that's used electrical tape.
Backed
it's
in
not
a
gonna work.
corner.
Yeah, you do what you got to do.
What's crazy about
Do you
that
think
movie?
those are like 99? What kind
99
of minis?
bananas. He's like, God damn it. God damn, he's kind of good.
He's like, if I'm doing this fucking now,
feeling kind of warm.
I didn't even think about that. He probably did all those shots
I'm about
before
to
putting
fuck
them.
Balto up. Like
I've
2 seconds.
never seen
Balto
glass
was half
minis.
wolf.
unless it's like a bougie
We
one.
don't have to get fully
But
into it.
I think the
was
best part
nice.
about that movie
Wasn't it
is
in the
I love
90s
Balto.
though?
I'm sorry.
But if anything,
I
you
don't
should
know.
fuck up
It
that
was supposed to
steel,
be in the
bro.
early
Oh,
90s.
maybe that's
so
why.
maybe
The
Honestly,
it
husky,
was.
that husky was a
I'd
dick.
rather Balto win
But
if that's the case.
my favorite part about that is how the wolves pushed him to
There's
the
a
dead.
dog up for adoption. Did you
It's a
see
good
that? I
movie.
shared a
It
post
is.
today. His name is Balto, and he's a red
There's-
husky, and he's beautiful.
There's another
can't have another dog.
Neeson movie that came out in this
I definitely
era.
can't have another dog, but
You have like 7. 3, whatever. There's another Neeson movie that came out where he was on a plane, and it was sort of the same thing, and he had to like figure out what was going on. I can't remember what the name of it
I
was,
know
but
exactly
it was a good
I've
movie.
I've seen
Yeah.
it.
A quick Google would probably
It's
do
'cause
it.
it's almost-
He's the same person in a lot
Because
of
it's
his
almost,
movies
I don't
too.
care.
It's almost like you
He's
don't.
my favorite Jedi of all time.
Qui-Gon.
How
many
lot
midichlorians
of
do you
theoretical
have?
shit?
Nonstop.
It's beautiful. dog.
Non-stop. That's it. It was a
2
good
years
movie.
old,
What's
only
the?
2 years
An air
old.
marshal.
It looks
An
hazel.
air marshal must find a killer on a flight.
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
There's a movie like that with Wesley Snipes.
Get off
It's
my
really-
plane.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I remember that part.
He's so pretty.
Get off my plane.
Juliette Lewis?
Julianne Moore.
No. Okay, sure.
No, it's the Balto dog that I was talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're
Sometimes
talking about a
my
dog,
wings
not a
are-
woman.
Oh my goodness.
That's a
really-
beautiful husky.
Look, this is horribly inappropriate, but I thought it was a bitch joke for like 2 seconds.
Budget time. Is that on? Is that on Solomon's?
Beautiful. Yeah, it looks like they're
so
walking on
furry.
someone.
Whose
Somebody
dog
go,
is that?
somebody go adopt this dog. It's up for adoption.
That's definitely on Solomon's Island, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a pretty pup.
They gotta pay for it.
I used to have
it's a
huskies.
2-year-old.
So beautiful.
The problem is
Crate
hair
trained,
everywhere.
often.
house trained, very friendly, super sweet and affectionate,
Mom.
loves
No,
walks.
honey.
He's very
just
social, he's
husky.
smart, knows his basic
Big
commands.
bone.
You're like your father, honey.
If I had,
Available for adoption through the Humane Society of Calvert County if anyone's looking.
Yeah, do that.
We
If
should
I-
do that every week.
you probably should. Yeah,
We
If-
should do a
if-
dog.
I'm okay with
We
that.
should adopt a dog a week. That's what we really should.
We
do.
should adopt a dog.
We
every
pick
week.
up we pick up a big wholesome crowd.
Oh my
and then
God,
we listen
no,
for
what if-
another
He just sits
6
here
or
with us.
7 minutes.
No,
and they're like,
what if
oh shit.
we do it every week where we have a dog hang out, like get it out of the shelter for a couple hours. It hangs with us.
Yeah, bring
here.
it here.
This
It's
is
a
not
good
a
idea.
Tara's dream.
As much as I would love that,
Listen!
there's no way a dog besides mine is sitting right here and
I
dealing
will
with this.
7 psychopaths someone
Oh, God.
over a dog.
Which
So-
what does that mean in verb form?
Can I just? Can I
The
just?
movie, he kidnapped his dog, so it's the whole second half of the.
Are you a
fucking
bad
movie.
guy if you kidnap a dog from a?
Paw.
Yes.
Paw.
Yes,
Anyways, I'll let
you
Don't
are.
mind this hole in
If
my
you
head.
kidnap a dog, I don't care if it's from who. If you kidnap someone's beloved
Bonnie!
dog, a dog
so-
that is taken care of, then yes.
Speaking of dogs, we are talking about a movie, Seven Psychopaths. The budget. What do we think it costs to make this movie?
A lot.
Where's the dog?
I bet you Bonnie
42
was the
million.
highest
Oh,
paid.
I was 41.
Look, she did it.
She did it this time.
Good for you.
41 million.
42,
That's what I was going to say.
41. Where you at there? Don't look.
Oh, did you keep it at 41?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go-
I was
let's
about
go
to
a little
I was
higher.
about to
I'm
yell
gonna go to
41 at the
60s.
same
I'm
time
going
you
to
yelled
60s.
42.
61.
60s.
61
Are you
million.
okay? Do you want to say why?
Why are
the
you
cast.
asking him?
Okay.
We didn't.
Instead
Yeah.
of
It
Did
seems
you
like
not
it's-
want to know what our reasoning
Going.
was?
Well, he went. I'm going high. So I was like,
The
okay,
cast
there's a
has gotta
reason.
be expensive.
Oh, okay.
It's not every day you get to shoot Christopher Walken in the chest with a 12 gauge.
You're right.
You know?
He's not wrong.
Slug.
He's not wrong.
He's like, put your hands up. Why?
What? No.
Why?
I'm not.
But I have a gun.
Right.
I don't care.
Okay. Hey. And he pulls out the thing and he shot. Oh!
Oh, it was just a tape recorder.
Goddamn. I guessed 25 million.
My back.
God damn it. I didn't even try to do that as Christopher Walken. It came out. Budget was actually 15 million.
Low.
Very low.
Oh, this was to make.
Yes. You thought. My bad.
I heard something
I'm
else.
Okay.
not the only one.
Okay, all right. Box office then.
That's
what did
cheap.
it make? Yeah, 15 million. I mean, what? Look at it this way. What happened in the movie?
Well, there was
there
no CGI. There's no special effects.
Probably a little bit, but yeah, nothing crazy.
Maybe the
There is a big
blast.
cast. There's a big cast here.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell's big. Christopher Walken's big. Woody Harrelson's fucking huge. Fucking
was this before
Sam
he
Rockwell.
was back to be? Because he did a hiatus for a
In
period of
2012,
time.
yeah. Zombieland was
Okay.
probably right around the same time,
You're right.
if not in
You're right. You're 100%
09s, 08s. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do we think? Box office.
What it make?
What do you think it made?
The same.
40 million.
No. You said it was a lot less than that.
No, you.
No. I'm not gonna go 40.
So 15 million to make.
I'll go 20. I'll go
20.
a little bit above.
Okay, 20.
It was number 8 in Steve's
30.
list.
You're right. What's
4.
it? 9.
9. Number 9.
I'm the worst. This is
40.
the worst part.
It's hard.
Of this.
It's very
This
hard
is the
to
worst
think
part
about.
of
Actually,
this.
I'm gonna stick with what I said for budget. I'm gonna say 42.
42. Okay.
I'm gonna go low here. The 30s. We'll go 30s.
Just
That's not
30.
very
33.
exact.
Sounds right.
33.
Yeah.
I
like
guessed.
that number.
I guessed 50 million. Opening weekend, it made $4.1 million. Overall
okay,
box
you guys
office.
are probably close.
I can't believe what just happened, but somebody hit it right on the head. 33 million.
Oh,
Hey!
that's a first.
Hey!
I didn't cheat either, I swear.
Yeah, good. I wasn't staring at this the whole time.
He made it smaller. It was like, he zoomed out. I was like, damn it. Go catch it.
I just saw a Reddit post today of somebody posting the Inspector Gadget McDonald's toy and was like, why did this give me the most years of playing with a toy for the cheapest amount of money? And it was the Inspector Gadget from the 90s or whatever.
Wally's childhood.
Oh, God.
I had you remember the yellow bucket of those big Legos from
Yes.
our age group?
The big Legos.
Yeah, the
So,
Duplos.
lost all those lost them all. Filled it up with McDonald's toys.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, the
That's
bucket.
why I was a fat little fuck.
Does anybody remember Mr. Bucket?
Oh, yeah. Tons of fun. Mr. Bucket.
Oh, yeah.
It was shooting stuff out and then it would go and pick it back up and put it in
Yeah.
its head.
No, you had to do that.
Do you guys remember
you
the,
had to do that.
Yeah, that was
Do
the
you
whole
guys
point. It would shoot the balls, and you had to put the buckets in its head.
That's fucking stupid.
Do you guys remember the Transformer McDonald's toys? Where it was like the Hamburglar? And you'd fold it out and have like little arms and legs. Yeah.
I have the full set of Beast Wars toys, like right over there.
Beast Wars was good shit.
Yeah.
Movie? Sucked.
They made a movie?
Transformers?
The
No,
Beast I haven't
the
seen
new
it,
one,
but
The
I
Rise
just
of the
know it
Beast.
sucks.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Transformers?
Yeah.
The original, okay,
Come on, movie
Not
guys.
more than meets the eye.
the original Transformers movie that came out in the 80s, amazing movie. I will fight anybody right now. The first Transformers movie
Fist
was
fight?
Shia. Fist fight.
Bare knuckle. I think that's how I'd
think
murder
fist
someone, by
fight.
the way.
Fist fight.
Just
I
straight up.
think the
That's
Shia
almost more scary.
Hold on.
Huh?
The
Leslie
first
Nielsen
Shia
right
movie
here.
with Transformers,
Little
I
lightning,
think, is a
little thunder.
really good movie.
Looking for chickies.
Just queer? He's queer right here?
I'll say it again.
I saw your bumper sticker, Joe Dirt.
Oh, my God.
Put an E on the end, pronounce it Dirte.
Cowboys butts.
Transformers, the first one with Shia LaBeouf, is a great movie.
Oh, that is the best one.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
hands down. But that has all the bad boys or the down up views. Michael
Yeah.
Bay's like
Yeah.
from the shin up
that-
views.
too
Yeah,
deep.
yeah.
That's what,
Also,
I think that's when Megan Fox got on the radar.
Yeah.
Also
And her
Bernie Mac.
thumbs. I love Bernie Mac.
what happened to Bernie?
That's what his grandma. He's like, oh, I
Arguably,
love you, grandma. That
But if you
stupid
get back to
bitch.
it, he's
dead.
If you go,
dead.
he's probably one of the best, if not. Like I would say, Bernie Mac's top 5.
I tried to watch the
Was.
Bernie Mac show.
Was.
Couldn't do it?
He's dead.
It's hard.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I like Martin more.
I don't
Martin
like
Lawrence.
Martin's good.
Really?
That
Yeah.
show's good, man.
It's a good show. You want me to put it on Plex?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Put them both on there.
I started X-Men.
Yeah.
A show you
It's so
should do
good.
that Steve should find the PJs.
The PJs.
Oh,
Claymation.
Eddie Murphy. I actually thought about grabbing that.
That's
the
a
other
good
day.
one if you can hunt that down.
I can find it. There was a crackhead.
No idea.
In that show, and it's hilarious.
Next time you need help, call a crackhead. Sorry, I love that guy.
Tyrone Biggums.
It's Helmetometer time. The Rotten Tomatoes score. The Ratty Tees. What do we think? Critics, audience gave it out of 100%. Anybody?
This one's like weird because
Critically,
if I
feel
forget
like-
what I've heard this whole time,
65-72.
65-72.
I haven't even thought about it yet. But let me finish my thought. I thought this movie would have been critically acclaimed, and now I'm seeing that it's like not making a ton of money, and it's like
The
number
writing,
8.
yeah, the writing on this
I'm
movie
like, what?
feels very Quentin Tarantino to me,
kind of,
right?
Kind of.
So I feel like it
down
would
with
be a hard.
No feet, but
There was no feet in this movie, so it's not a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Well, there were. They were.
I'm
just
gonna
covered
let
with
the
shoes.
what we've heard so far kind of judge this. I would have rated it higher, but I'm gonna go like 50 critics, and I'm gonna go
I haven't looked.
Okay.
64 audience because I
Should've
think
kept his
audience
glasses.
would have been like
Those
a little bit
motherfuckers.
higher. Took
Okay.
his glasses.
So you
Can't
went,
see.
My glasses.
Honestly, if I took my contacts out, I couldn't read this.
I know you're blind. I'm aware. No eyes left.
You made that sound when I went,
Yeah, I was looking at you when I did it.
and it sounded like I made it. And it
So yeah,
felt like
50,
Do you
61.
have contact? You have contact?
No.
No, I
No,
can't
she
touch
don't.
my eyes.
I
You
have
contact?
20/20 vision.
You want to touch him?
No,
I'll touch him.
I can't.
I have 20/20 vision. Sorry,
boy.
my only weakness is these stupid eyes.
These fucking eyeballs.
I mean, I have weaknesses.
Just kidding.
Oh my
I have more
God.
than just my eyes.
And
Yeah. Would you said 62 critic?
I don't remember.
So
Oh, I said 65/72.
65, 70.
I'm like 10 points lower.
yeah, I'm gonna go 60
Roughly.
on the critic. I'm gonna go higher. Personal like 80. That seems high.
I think it's
77.
close to what it deserves. I think it's
77.
closer to what it deserves, personally.
Please cover that song.
Now you sound terrified.
What about Golden Streets? What's the next
To
one?
a
Okay, there we go.
place with golden streets.
Thank you.
Sleeper of
I
a
guessed.
Creed song I'll bring up in a second.
What if?
No, no,
love
I
that
love it.
song.
What if
I would
I'm gonna go
actually
home.
absolutely cover that song.
Yeah, you're a little with
And I can
harms,
tell you
my
right
whole
now,
brand.
Sean absolutely would because he loves that song.
You guys should add a few creeds in there.
Do it. I'll show up and play the drums to it.
No, you won't.
I will. But I don't
You
think I'll
can't.
be allowed to.
I think it's called Don't Stop Dancing. Does anyone know that?
Don't stop.
Wrong song.
No.
I figured
You think I
did
would
that.
be
Don't
allowed?
stop till you get enough.
You think if
Come
I
on.
showed up and was like, hey, let me play a song, you think I would be allowed to?
It'd have to, I mean, well, one, it'd have to be a show that we
Oh
have
yeah.
drums
Oh
at.
yeah. Oh yeah.
We
My
just-
favorite. Oh yeah. My favorite Creed song.
Oh yeah.
This, you should stop dancing. You should.
This
not a
this
dancer.
episode is being so copyright strike.
Demonetized
Yeah.
immediately.
It's fine. It's not like
brains.
we're making money on this shit.
Anyways,
What do you got there, Steve?
So I guessed 75 critics and 65 audience.
This is an episode for us, I feel like.
that's close to Tara, right?
Yeah, a
What did I
little
say?
bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Opposite. Wait, what did you say?
You said 60.
You guys are
something.
close.
I don't know.
You're sitting really very close.
65/72.
And I said 75, 65. So flop it.
Splitsies.
Yeah.
Opposites.
Actual percentages. Critics,
What's that?
83.
A lot.
Wait,
Audience,
what?
71.
What?
83,
I
71.
knew I should have gone higher.
IMDb, 7.1.
He's on fire
good.
today. He's on
Wow.
fire.
I'm going up there. I would give it like an 8 out of 10 personally.
we'll
Did, I,
get
did I
there.
just skip the part? I'm
We're not.
sorry.
Yeah, we're not
Usually he rolls that in.
All right. Who is your favorite character in this movie? Anybody.
Oh fuck. I should think of these things before we have this podcast.
Mine is Woody Harrelson.
body.
Okay.
Body.
I had a feeling yours was something different, so I'm going to say what I was going to say.
Woody
Your
Harrelson.
favorite character is never to do with the movie. I'm gonna call
Actually,
you out right now.
Woody Harrelson's my favorite character too.
Yeah, but Steve's favorite character in his brain is his favorite actor.
No,
No,
he was
because
very-
I love
he would've
Sam
picked
Rockwell.
Sam
You-
Rockwell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe not favorite actor, but favorite character person actor.
Now you're just backpedaling on
like
what you
goofy
said.
actor.
No,
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 he knows
he's
what
right,
I'm
he's
saying.
right.
He knows exactly what I'm
I
fucking
don't
saying
like
right
to
now.
make
How
like.
dare you?
How dare?
How dare you? This is an 81 Honda. How dare
How
you?
dare you?
Yeah, if you jump into another movie, if there's a movie with Bill Murray in it, Steve's probably gonna call Bill Murray unless we call him out on it
God, Steve,
initially.
you're so predictable.
Yeah, yeah. I just know him.
So why is he your favorite?
Because I feel like every scene that he's in, it's not written for him. He's just making it up on the spot.
No movie he's ever done feels like it's written for
That's
him.
what I'm saying. But if
He
it is,
actually never feels like he's acting. He
That's
feels
what I'm
like
saying.
he's just
Yeah.
He
So
feels like
Was
he's
that
just
detective show he did? That
True
was
Detective.
That was
Amazing.
like one of the ones that where I was like, okay,
he's- yeah.
it's a little different.
Okay, hold on.
But
if
even-
he
you're
is
right.
acting, that's amazing.
yeah.
Right?
Because I'm Friends with Benefits.
No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, he was
Fucking,
great.
Zombieland.
Great.
Now You See Me.
Now You See Me.
Zombieland. I mean, he just seems like he's just talking. Like he's just there.
Right, right. And he does it so well. And in this movie, like when he gets
Hunger
shot,
Games. Right?
Okay, yeah, I didn't even fucking think about that.
You remember that shit? It
So
was
when
great.
he, when he gets
Forgot.
shot, right, and he's just like, "You told me not to. You told me not to bring any guns," and he's like writhing on the floor, like, "What
You
the
said
fuck?"
not to- yeah.
It's hilarious. Or the scene where he's literally talking with his wife, and he doesn't know that that's Christopher Walken's wife, and the way he's kind of interrogating her, and she's interrogating him. Great scene, but also like, he's fucking a
I love
psychopath.
that he's sitting.
He's
in
doing
the chair.
wheelies in the
wheel.
wheelchair.
I was
He's
going to
like-
say I love that he's sitting in that
He
chair.
hits
doing
the
it.
table.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's great. But then
Because you have
also
to know that was an accident.
the two,
And he was
hold
just
on.
like, "Fuck it."
The
I
two
don't know.
scenes
I
in
don't
which
even know, if I'm
his
being
gun
honest.
jams is hilarious.
Yes.
Everything about him in this movie is great.
Jams sometimes.
Never oil it.
Yeah,
really?
great.
So it's probably his most notable is White Men Can't Jump, but that feels like one of the most
I'm gonna write that
authentic
down. I'm
Woody
I'll
Harrelson
put that on my
movies.
Goddamn white.
Like
White man can't do
that's a good one. That's
Make
a
sure it's
solid
the
movie.
original.
I didn't
Wesley
see the new one because I
Snipes.
didn't want to.
Old Wesley Snipes.
Has anybody watched the new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
No.
I
Refuse.
It's so bad.
Is
I
it?
refuse.
That was kind of like how I felt about that.
Has
that
anyone
80s
watched
show.
the
Yeah, the
Ted-
90s
the Ted
show.
show?
It's terrible.
The Ted show?
Oh, it's great.
Is
It's
it?
fucking hilarious.
I've seen clips from it, but I haven't watched.
Watch it. It's
on what-
exactly
it's-
Peacock.
okay.
It's exactly
Is that
like
free?
you can get
I
an
wonder if that
yeah,
would
you can get one
fucking
that's free and
free.
it's just with ads. It's exactly like the movies. It's just as good. I think the writing is better than the movies. Obviously, it's very
Is there
Family
anything
Guy-esque.
else in it besides Seth? Obviously, like is the other people that are in it with
A
him,
lot
are
of
they,
Family
like-
Guy people are in it. I can't remember her first name. Something Wyndham is in it. She was in the Punisher show. She's really good. She plays like the what?
Are you looking?
I don't know. She gave me some weird
It's good.
fucking look.
Watch it. If you like Seth MacFarlane, if you like Family Guy, if you like Ted, right up your
All
alley.
right, I'll watch it. Fine.
I haven't
laughed.
seen Ted.
Twist my.
Ever?
No,
One or two?
It's good.
neither.
Why?
Have you seen?
I don't know. Not on purpose.
Have you ever seen Whatever Happens in the West?
No.
Is that
it's
how-
a million ways
to die in the West.
The
Whatever.
beginning. I haven't finished it.
It's
and
great.
It's because I watched it here with you.
It's
Okay.
a good movie. That's one of my faves.
That's good.
You're late
I know.
for what?
I don't
Fair
know.
enough.
I've never been a big Seth MacFarlane
I
guy.
am.
I like
No?
Family Guy here and there, but that wore on me after a while too. So-
I don't watch Family Guy anymore.
The interview he did with my god, what's the one, the British one, that guy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm like where they sit on the
yeah,
red couch. I can't remember. Oh my god, I
It's
love
good,
those.
it's
I
good.
love that guy. But there's an episode that he does on there where he's just flowing in between like all of the voices that he does in one
Oh.
like.
Oh, the interview.
and
the-
it's just so. It's
Yeah.
so good. Like it's very impressive.
Is it the gay British guy that does
Y-
the
He's not
interviews?
gay,
Is he
but he
gay?
kind of is.
What do
I
you
mean, I'd
mean
be
he's
okay
not?
if he
Is
was
he
gay.
really
I don't
not
really
gay?
care. I don't really know.
I don't
I just
think
assumed
he's
he
gay.
was,
I
and I
don't
feel
know.
bad now.
He has a lot of good, like a
Graham
lot
Norton.
of good.
Graham Norton.
Yes, thank you. He has a lot of good.
I
Yes.
was leaning on my thing.
a lot of good.
I mean, the cord.
Yeah, he every time he's cord and he
I turned my
moves.
head. Fish on!
I like how I watched your thought process with it. You're like, I'm laying on my thing. I mean,
The cord thing.
All right. Everybody else favorite character.
I did mine.
Definitely did not.
I might.
Yes, I did. I
She
said
said Woody
mine.
Harrelson with me.
I was just kidding. I was listening the whole time.
No.
I might be walking.
Walking.
Walking's really good in
Okay.
this. He's fucking hilarious.
Put your hands up.
No.
No.
I got a gun. I don't care.
Then shoot me.
Yeah, 100%.
You're talking to me all wrong.
The wrong tone.
It's the wrong tone.
This is the guy, Joe Dirt.
God damn it.
I gotta go Billy. Just
Okay.
because
Fuck was his last name again? I can't remember.
not
Billy
Brubaker.
Start of
Bickle.
the
Billy
B.
Bickle.
That's a baseball movie.
Bickle.
Billy Brubaker. What movie is that? Summer
Catch.
Summer Catch. What a good one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Is that
Jessica Biel.
Freddie
I forgot about
Prinze?
that.
Freddie
Jessica
Jr.
Freddie
Biel?
Prinze Jr. and Jessica Biel.
Back to Billy. What's his last name?
Billy Bickle.
Who does it?
would.
Billy Bickle. The movie,
Didn't.
the whole movie is low key about him.
Yeah, it really is.
It's
yeah.
great. Even the opening scene, the Jack of Diamonds, gets introduced pretty
I
aggressively.
mean, he's great. He is.
Yeah. He plays a great, like that scene, right? He's like, no, you're not crazy, going in. And then he
Right.
just leaves.
Yeah,
He's like, I gotta go,
yeah.
and just leaves him
With that guy, yeah.
the guy
There's
on the
sleeves in there.
couch.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
And
whole that whole intro scene with them talking wherever there is, and you just see him
Just come
slowly walk
behind
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
well, I love
That
how
was
they
phenomenal.
almost pull the gun on the wrong girl. They're like, oh, and she's like, oh God. That's
I actually when I chose this movie and then like I was watching it and just the beginning of it, but like just from the two guys talking and me knowing that was gonna happen because I've seen it before,
okay.
I was like, they're gonna like this. Just from the
Yeah.
opening scene, I was like, they're gonna like.
and
this.
you really did. I'm genuinely good movie, good pick.
You were gonna say impressed, and
Yeah,
then you were
I
gonna
didn't-
backpedal and go.
No, no,
That sounds like
I
an insult
didn't- I
because
didn't
she
expect-
would pick some.
I didn't expect this from your pick, and it's well.
I want to say something, and don't take this the wrong
It's
way.
unanimous. This is,
I feel
I
like
think
you've
your
said
best
that
pick
to
so
me
far.
like 3 times.
I know, but
today.
Minus
hold
a
on.
Don't
League
take
of Your
this the
Own.
wrong way. And
Minus a League of Your Own.
wasn't
This has
here
been
for
my
that one.
favorite
That's a good
pick,
one.
and I wasn't even here for that.
but League of Their Own is good.
League of Their Own is
That's top
an
tier.
amazing movie.
What I want to say is,
You can't read. Can
Oh, you loved Almost Famous though too.
Almost Famous.
You
I
loved.
want to
Oh,
give
yeah.
you a compliment.
Oh, okay. Well, then go ahead.
Sure.
No,
They don't come off
now
now, so you
I'll
might as well let it
listen.
happen.
You're right. Shh. Most.
You started with
Let him go. Just let
telling
him
me
go.
not to take offense. So
Well, that's
okay.
why I want to.
He's never going to get this out.
And yeah, let's give me some time. Talking with Randy, who's going to be your brother-in-law.
Randall. Yes.
Sure. And your sister. Most women, and I don't want to say this badly.
is already starting bad.
No.
You really don't roll well.
Okay,
Tara, but
okay,
I can
hold on.
feel the eyes
Hold on.
burning right now.
There's a lot of people of the opposite sex who watch movies and they're like, oh, I don't like this.
Tell me
This is
things about
stupid.
most
This
women."
is terrible. I don't want to watch this.
That's
You,
a
on
bad
the other
idea.
hand, you have a very good, I
Did you
think.
add more to it? Just
No,
then?
I said it's a bad idea right before I did it.
Tara has a very good grasp on what's good and what's bad.
Going down with the ship.
I think you have a better look on movies than most people.
Ooh,
If that makes sense.
let's get fucking deep right
Hold
now.
on, but also, and I don't want to bring
But also, you like
sex
yeah,
into
sorry,
this.
just-
But there's a lot of women out there, and I'm excluding my wife. But there's a lot of women out there who watch
Yeah,
movies
so you
and
don't
go, "Oh
get
my god, this
fucking
isn't
reprimanded
good."
when you get
No. My wife likes a lot of the stuff. I
God
like.
damn it! That was my wife.
What I'm trying to say is, there's a lot of people out there, and they're mostly women who go, "I don't want to watch this. It's too gory," or "I don't like this because this doesn't make sense." Tara, on the other hand, has a very good.
I'm trying not to be you right now.
Tara has a
as
very
much as
good
I can.
barometer for what's good and what's bad.
Good words.
That's all I want to say.
Who do you think out of the group of all 4 of us has the best taste in movies?
Oh,
It's obviously me.
that's a good one. I feel like I'm really easy to figure out. I probably don't.
Let's hold on. Let's do this democratically. Let's take a vote, and you can't pick yourself. You ready to start
I just
some
said very,
decision-
very good things
Oh,
to Tara, so
yeah.
I'm going to pick her.
decision reel democracy? One time it's only ever happened. Who is your pick in this
Okay,
table
hold on.
of 4?
If you're going to go to somebody
you
for a
can't pick
movie
yourself.
suggestion, who do you go to?
No, that's not what we're asking. We're not asking
okay.
suggestions.
Because you would be the suggestion.
We got movie. Who has the best movie taste?
That's hard.
Because if I had to pick suggestions, I'm picking you,
Correct.
right? Probably 100% because we have the same interest in action and comedy, but that's not what I'm fucking asking.
That's all I'm fucking asking.
Just taste in movies in general. So like someone that likes has taste in good movies, even good movies that other people don't think are good.
It's hard.
Stop looking
Tara, you
at
go
me.
first.
What?
Who you picking, Tara?
Can't be yourself.
Can't be yourself. We're about. This is fucking coming down now. This is legit. I asked the best question.
This is a heavy one.
It is because
Go
it's
ahead,
also
Tara.
sometimes it's about preference. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Because like,
It's who do you think? It's not who the world
well, and
thinks.
that's what I
So,
mean. Because like it might be like they might watch more
You've
of the
been
type
waiting
of
to
stuff
use
that
this.
I like. I'm not going with Wally because I feel like you haven't seen enough of the stuff that I would.
You have no idea what I've seen, but
This is a feeling.
I've seen it all.
I can only go by feeling.
sure, exactly. I'm perfectly okay with it.
I would still probably go with Steve just because I feel like he's seen the most stuff.
That sucks.
I feel like he's seen the most most movies.
Steve's got a single vote. All right, Josh.
That's
go ahead.
tough. This is hard.
I already knew what this all was going to be before I even said it.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Everybody just vote for
Go ahead,
because
Josh.
you know it's right.
I can't. You're my suggestion guy. You will be like, hey, if you got time, even if it's bad. What did we just talk about? Ghosts of Mars.
But that
Exactly.
is, but that's
You're like,
also
hey, you
not
got
what
time
you
to
said.
waste.
You didn't
Watch
say
this movie.
suggestions.
It's terrible, but
It's hard.
fucking watch
It's
it.
between Wally and Tara for me. And the thing I'm leaning towards Tara because we kind of have the same personality towards like
That makes sense.
the rom-com type stuff. Because I'm a rom-com guy. So I love comedies. I love. I didn't realize
Look
they
at
were.
him.
I didn't
He's
realize they
amazing.
were. I didn't
Nice.
realize they were rom-coms until I started doing this podcast.
I do. I
And
feel
I'm like, oh, how do you break down this movie? Holy shit!
She's a rom-com.
It's a rom-com.
Yeah. If I had to pick a genre and I had to ask a specific genre, everyone's different on this table.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Like if I had to pick a
genre-wise, yeah.
genre,
That
like,
makes sense.
hey,
Yeah.
can I watch a B fucking action flick?
Right.
I go over to Muscolzi.
Yeah,
He'd
yeah,
hit me
yeah.
with something good.
Yeah.
If I had to do maybe a comedy or a
Oh,
90s com, I go
like,
to you.
yeah,
Yeah,
Rom-com,
90s for sure.
Any chick flick, no offense. I'd pick you.
It's the rom-com for me.
But you should give me a fucking solid one.
That's the thing. That's
you,
more comfort for me.
You two, like Oscar-y, I would ask either one of you for something that's like a fucking 9 out of 10 cinematic fucking glorious movie. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna lock it in with old T-Dog over here.
T-Dog.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, like I said, I think you have a very good head on your shoulders
good
when
palate.
it comes to, a good palate. Sure, yeah, exactly. And I don't mean that as in a bad way.
You can
I
just
do.
leave
Well,
it at that.
Well, I said earlier, and like I was joking just because of you saying that you were surprised I picked it, but I do feel like I'm well rounded. Like I like
Everyone
a lot
here
of.
That's how I
watches
feel.
most
I like a
things.
lot of different things. Like there's probably a lot of stuff that I would watch that you guys probably wouldn't watch. But then I watch a lot of the same stuff too. So like,
Here's the thing.
makes you
I
more
think that's a
notable.
difference. I'll give anything a shot, right?
Yeah.
And back to what you were saying. Don't take this as no offense. Back to what you were saying. I put on Days of Thunder.
saying a lot.
You know, for
Amazing.
for
Why do I not
for a
have
movie
that on
night.
Plex?
Who's
And
your
there
fa-
was and
Give
they
me 3 seconds. Real quick. Steve, favorite character in Days of Thunder?
Oh, it's fucking.
If you say John C. Reilly.
Yeah, it's John C. Reilly.
No.
See,
yeah.
this is what the fuck I'm
Buck
talking about.
Showalter.
Go ahead.
Buck
Finish.
Showalter. Your daddy was a racer too.
Hold on.
Come on, man. I love that. That is like
Hold
if you
on.
want me to put on a movie
We put
that I
on
love.
special tires. I love when he's like, "Well, good for what he gave me special tires." Like, well, he didn't give you special shit. Like, whatever.
They're staggered
Right.
and matched perfect. Look,
Very
that's my
rarely-
favorite character is that guy.
Can I not read all you motherfuckers like a book? Like a book.
So look,
I don't know what you're talking about.
dare
We're here
think I
eating
can't.
ice cream and shit.
don't come in right now reading ice cream. But the best part of that, you can't tell me the best part of that
Robert
movie,
Duvall.
Robert Duvall, when he's looking at the frame of the car and he goes, I'm going to put an extra thick gas line on you, run an extra gallon of fuel. Like I'm going to put a longer oil pan on you to shape you like a bullet. And like, dude, watching that, you're just like, as a
man.
viscerally, I'm like, I want to build a car.
Go.
But I put on that movie for a Netflix and chill, and 5 minutes in, I don't get it. And I was like, can you go? I don't feel well. Like,
That's
I
another
don't
question,
get it.
but I'll
I
save that
don't feel
question.
well.
I don't get it. I was like,
It's
what don't
amazing.
you get?
All
It's
right, so we
cold
got-
trickle.
It's Tom Cruise.
We got a 1 Tara, right? We got a
No, we
1
got
Tara.
2 Tara.
We got 2 Tara.
Yeah,
Is it
he-
2 Tara?
me
Look
and
at
him
you
were Tara,
go.
yeah.
Look at you go. I'm a Steve, and I'm not biased, so don't fucking anyone say that shit.
Who did you say?
I said Steve.
Did you?
No,
Yeah,
2-2. All right.
I'm a Steve guy. I think both of you are fucking close,
Yeah.
but
We got
I
good
think I
taste.
yeah. I think she's watched more. Oh shit!
You know, probably
Because
not in a bad way.
She dives into almost
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the genres.
There's stuff where I'm like, I just don't watch it, but it's probably good.
But
You know what I mean?
You're very unbiased with your stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like it is.
You try.
Yeah,
You
I try
be
to
very
do that
unbiased.
route. I just try to put it on.
Like in the span of like a couple weeks, you will see me watch like Gone in 60 Seconds, Armageddon,
Love it.
Pitch Perfect, fucking
The fucking
Finding Nemo, fucking
Donnie
like,
Lowrider?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Fucking, like you'll see, I will go. There's not like.
That's why I
There's
said
not
you.
one genre that I just watch all the time. I will watch
I'm there too.
like.
I'm
now
there.
let's talk
You'll
about
get
who
a Happy
actually has the
Gilmore in
best
there, a
taste.
fucking like.
Oh, Wally.
But ever since
Everyone
the
in the
Plex,
fucking audience knows.
I don't even need anything else. I literally just wake up, I put on, I'm like, I haven't seen this in a while.
Yeah.
Done.
Put it on.
And I got the live TV going. By the way, I put a sports channel on
I did
there.
see that.
I got all the NHL All-Star and
NBA.
the challenge,
I saw
whatever
some
stuff.
old NASCAR
All
race
the
the other day.
old,
I was
like,
like, let me
all-
put on this race
He
from
does, he
'96.
does.
All
I
the
already
old
know.
Daytona 500s,
Yeah.
Talladegas, everything. I got all.
For your dad? You fucking
Yeah,
you
oh,
and
yeah,
your
yeah,
dad,
yeah.
but mostly
Yeah.
your dad.
Mostly my
Dave.
dad.
Yeah.
Can we pirate some F1 races?
If you want,
Yeah.
you let me know. I got a bunch of old NBA games on there now. I'm going through and putting like the best Jordan games on there. I'm a
okay.
Jordan guy, so I'm just going to do that.
90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing X Games now too, so I'm going through the 90s,
I saw that.
2000s,
Space Jam.
whatever of X Games
You
and
say
shit.
Space Jam?
Space Jam, Jordan.
Space
That's
Jam.
my, that's my Jordan.
Basketball
If you want
Jones.
to take,
Yeah,
if
we
you
need some.
wanna-
We need like some V.
Basketball.
We need like some V8 F1 classes.
Let me tell
I'll do
you.
it. Yeah, all right.
Let's do that.
the amount
Some
of times
Ronaldo.
I got Space Jam in an Easter basket when I was living in Ridgecrest, California. I wore that bitch out to where we had to get a second one.
I like it.
Can I tell you something about Easter baskets?
He goes zip.
So look, my mom always got me an Easter basket as a kid, right?
Me too.
And every chick I've ever dated, they're always like, "Oh, let's do Easter basket for each other." I'm like, "What's an Easter basket?"
Fuck you, get out of my house.
And I always say that, and they're like, you've never had an Easter basket?" I'm like, "No, I've never had an Easter basket."
Is this reverse
and they
psychology?
get me the best Easter baskets.
my
It's
God.
the best, dude. It's one of my favorite things.
We need a Josh. We need a Josh. An Easter basket
fun.
montage. Of like the past fucking 5 years, 10 years.
I know you got pictures. You got pictures of them
If
Easter
you-
some good
baskets.
ones.
were
Well, it only
to
works the first
scroll-
year. The first
if
one's
you were to
extravagant.
Yeah, you're
scroll
right. And then the
through
second one's
my
like,
list.
I'll get them some
And I
like
have
Reese's.
going
like a
to
setup
six
that I
on
do. I've
this.
done it, like-
it's so fucking,
That's
it's all over the fucking place.
I don't know why I like to do that. It's
It's
fun.
all over the place.
Favorite part or scene of Seven Psychopaths? Because we're talking about that movie
When he paints the movie scene how he thinks it's supposed to be.
in the
Yeah, he's
while
like, that
they're all-
doesn't make sense.
while they're
Yeah.
tripping.
Yeah. They're all high on peyote.
Yeah.
it's fun.
It's fucking hilarious. That's mine, hands down.
It's good. I like that scene.
Your wife shows up and she's got no bra, or not wife, girlfriend or whatever.
Good for her for sending it.
Whatever.
I mean,
The whole-
And
the whole
then she
thing
gets
is fucking
fucking
hilarious. Shot in the head.
Yeah.
Head doesn't quite explode. Head explodes.
Heads don't explode like that.
If they're made of explosive.
I kind of like the scene in which Tom Waits shows up and he leaves him in there with Tom Waits. Like, hey, this is this guy's story. Like, hey, I put this thing in the paper. Oh, you know.
He's
And
like,
the guy
I'll be
shows
back.
up.
He's put on.
Right, yeah. And he sits down and he tells him this amazing story.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. If I was that dude, I'd be like, I'm writing this shit down. You know what I mean? And it's a great story. But at the same time, you're like, this dude brought a rabbit. What the fuck?
Was anyone on the edge the whole time? Like what's his face was gonna get shot?
That was too
Yeah.
The
soon.
whole movie.
That's what I'm saying. You're like, dude, he's gonna die. Like, what the
Like,
fuck?
Oh, Marty?
Yeah, I thought he
And then he
everything. I thought he was gonna die long before he did.
Right. So I had a concern with that when the Psycho showed up, and I was like, it's too early. It's only like in 45
yeah,
minutes in. I was like, it's not going to happen now.
I was really getting Departed vibes
Oh,
for a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Like I was like, this dude's gonna get off like 3/4 into this fucking bitch.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, well, even at the
Glorious.
end, he's just like, hey, he's writing a movie. He's not part of this. He's like, Woody Harrelson's like, what's the movie
Are you
called?
right?
Seven Psychopaths. He's like,
Oh.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So good.
One of my favorite things from Departed is when Jack Nicholson kills that one guy, and he goes, he fell funny.
right.
Did you listen to
Yeah,
Matt Damon's
that pod, yeah.
spiel about that
Yeah.
shit?
I
That's
rewatched it
wild,
just
right?
because of that pod, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh my God. I was like,
He's
and that's
like-
where I started to look for little things. Like,
He does
Are
his
you a
accent.
cop?
He does his accent perfectly. He's like,
Yeah.
well, listen here. Well, what if he falls funny and he says that?
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit.
like what?
What a good movie.
Nicholson's amazing.
Yeah, that pod alone made
Legend.
me rewatch it, and look for like little things like
Yeah.
that. Like,
Dope. Tara,
Top tier.
favorite party scene?
I think my favorite part or scene would be at the ending, like not the full ending, but where they
Precious.
are doing like he first
Right.
shows up without his gun
Mhm.
and stuff, and they're doing the back and forth.
The
or
flare
whatever.
part? Is that what you're
Yeah,
talking about? Okay.
yeah. And he's just
He's like,
Flare gun
"Ah."
to the dog.
yeah, and but I also feel like it does carry into also when they run into the other car, and he's like, "All right, let's go," and he's like, "Do you want a gun?" And he's, "No, I don't."
No,
It's like,
I'm
what
good.
the fuck?
Right,
Well,
right.
'cause he's not. It's crazy because he's not a part of it.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm just here,
I'm just here.
and he was like, I was trying to. Literally, he's like, I was trying to save you. Like he's
Right.
being so genuine.
Yeah, he's like, I was trying to save your life. Like,
Right.
what are you talking about?
The decisions these guys made are not methodical decisions.
No, I mean, they're
Throughout the movie.
psychopaths, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
Sam Rockwell's character, like, what
There's
is his...
shit missing.
Well, what is
There's
his...
7 of them.
Oh. Well, what is his goal in this movie?
Yeah, that's what he just takes the L, death,
Yeah.
so his friend can have a screenplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
So what did
that's
Billy
a ride or
do in
die.
his regular life? Oh, he was just a dog napper, so he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he was,
Essentially,
But he was also an actor.
right?
He was
oh,
trying to
oh
be.
yeah,
He
but
was trying
he
to be.
punched a director.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was
So, like...
How you
what
gonna
is
get
he
a
trying-
movie?
Yeah.
When you're punching the directors in the face.
He wanted it to be a specific way, but also unfolded, like the whole flare gun thing. Right?
Yeah.
He was like, I want this to be a shootout. Boondocks.
Right,
Saints-ish.
yeah.
I also.
And he's like, what is the
that's
flare
a
gun
great-
for?
Oh,
And he
you
fucking
forgot.
puts it up.
I got the flare gun.
That's a great movie.
Oh.
And you just...
And he's like, just lets it happen.
Boondock Saints is
Pure
great.
chaos, by the way. The whole idea of a person being pure chaotic, that's him. as things are
I will
happening,
shoot
the
this fucking
decision
cat
is
right now. If you could tell me what its name is.
setting the car on fire,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
shooting the girl. These thoughts are
Guess-
instantaneous.
I set the car on fire.
Yeah, pure chaos.
Hey,
man.
why don't you get in this tent with me?
They'll be
I
here in a
love
few,
that
they'll be here in
idea.
a few hours.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Any character, because a lot of cartoons,
Oh yeah, I called him.
they get to the point where it's like you find a character that's like fucking pure, like randomness and chaotic. It's that whole Dark Knight thing where they
Yeah.
find the Joker. It's pure chaotic, like a little bit methodical, but
It's the Tasmanian Devils.
My brain just went
Yeah.
to something. Have we ever done a Disney movie?
yeah, My Treasure Planet. And how
But
dare
no,
you?
No, no.
No,
like
no,
like
no, no.
Disney
You watch
Disney
yourself.
movie.
Watch yourself.
Watch your fucking mouth. Know what I'm
Shut your
saying?
mouth when you're talking to me.
Have we done an actual like Disney?
Stereotypical? No,
I have some on my list.
no.
Me too. Like Lion King, fucking Aladdin.
We've done a lot of sleeper Disney flicks, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think we've done like a.
I think
big
Jungle
Disney
to
movie.
Jungle was
Great
Tim
Tim
Allen?
Allen.
Great
Yeah.
movie.
I love
Mimi
that.
Mimi Siku.
Mimi
What a great
Mama
movie.
was a hoe. Yeah, let's not get into that.
I think I'm gonna go through
Made
and
me
find
angry.
every Tim Allen movie and just download it.
They're great. Tim Allen. I watched the Santa Claus movies over Christmas. It was phenomenal.
That's really good.
Yeah.
The first one's good.
The first one's just solid.
Wholesome.
Second and third are terrible.
They-
I'll watch the third
Definitely
one.
What's the one with
top
the
tier.
Nutcracker? Is that the
That's
second one?
why. That's why.
I invented chill. Sorry.
That's why the Santa Claus was
Martin
my
Short.
movie, my Christmas movie, my pick this year. That's
Yeah. Good
that's
movie.
one of my top tiers.
It's good.
You had two Christmas picks.
No.
You had the Muppets and that, didn't you?
You did.
Why?
Oh no, I think I did the Santa Claus.
Yeah, I was about to say, hold on. My math is not ending.
Math. It's not math.
No.
I might be
No.
slow.
It was because
But I
we were
ain't
supposed.
stupid.
It was because we were supposed to do a Violent Night,
Oh,
and so
somebody
we had to
got
pick
sick
Santa
and we
Claus
didn't-
because we
yeah,
needed to
yeah,
pick
yeah,
something
yeah,
that we
yeah,
definitely
that's
had
what it was,
seen.
Yeah.
This
Somebody
is
got
definitely a
sick.
sipping beverage.
Dude, I'm fucking.
It's
I'm
that
sipping
by
it.
the looks of it.
I'm slurring.
If it had ice in it, you'd be drinking that a lot faster.
Yeah, you're right. Any what the fuck moments for us in this movie?
I don't have one yet.
I mean, I feel like when Bonnie gives him his paw as he's dying,
Like
and he won't,
every BB
and
not
he
dying.
won't,
fucking moment.
and he
Yeah.
won't go to
Every
Woody.
one of them, dude.
But she won't go to Woody.
Yeah.
The
would
lies
break
he
my heart,
comes up
first of
with,
all.
every lie that he comes
If
up
that was
with,
my dog.
manipulative
break my
lie
heart.
that he
Right.
comes up with is like that for me.
Can I
If
just?
my dog chose
Can I pet my dog?
that person that kidnapped them over me,
Yeah, oh yeah.
I would be like, you know what? Die out here in the desert.
Bye.
Oh my
Like,
god!
I just risked everything to come save you.
It's got to be the old gunshot to the womb. For me.
Oh my god!
It comes
was
out of
the big
nowhere.
one.
Yeah.
Because
Really
it was
comes out of the big one.
unexpected. And then he
Yeah.
even calls 911. He's like, we have a gunshot victim to the stomach.
Right.
Like,
Bye.
then just leaves.
Yeah.
Leaves. Peace out.
And she's died.
And so close to the pool, blood and water bothers me.
okay.
Although I will say,
Fucking
like,
chaotic,
honorable
man, I'm
mention for
telling
one of
you.
my favorite scenes is when they show Christopher Walken recording on the tape recorder.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And he's doing his whole thing, but just the way that he's saying
It's
it,
a-
like
yeah,
the way that
that's classic.
maybe he did. I don't know why he does it. He obviously loaded
He
it
loaded it,
himself.
yeah.
I don't know why he checks it.
Right.
But then even at the end when he uses the
F.
homophobic slur, and then he's like, "By the way, I
Lots
don't
of
think
those
they
in
like
this.
I
being
don't think they
called
like
that."
that.
Like he's just like
in D&D, in old fucking
D&D.
Dungeons and Dragons,
You're right.
they got like what is it like evil chaotic and like evil lawful and shit like
Mm.
that as character descriptions. Evil chaotic is the worst. Evil
right.
lawful is like you're evil to fucking for
waffle.
a
Did you say
decent reason.
waffle?
Lawful.
Evil
Oh
lawful.
my god, I thought you said
Waffle.
waffle.
That's
I was
my
like,
body
Hang
accent.
low.
Oh my god, a waffle actually. But
waffle.
like my dad's like if he were making waffles right now,
You know
I'll
what
eat your
word's
just like-
I
fucking
could,
weird?
like, I didn't know where that was going, but I would eat the fuck
I
out
was
of a
gonna say,
waffle right
I'll
now.
eat your dad's
my
waffles.
dad makes amazing breakfast. Amazing breakfast.
Oh,
I
you know
have
what-
friends who would stay the night at our house after
Let's
things.
go. I'll
to
eat your
get-
dad's waffles
to
any
get
day.
Jesus
great-
Are you a
Christ.
butter and
Great
syrup or
breakfast.
just butter?
butter
don't
and
care.
syrup? Butter and
As
syrup.
long as it's
Butter and syrup.
amazing.
Guys,
Butter and
I'm not.
syrup.
Hold on.
I
Are you
need
a
butter
waffle?
in
Or are you
every-
serious.
just getting Belgian waffle or waffle?
Fuck a Belgian
Oh, no,
waffle.
no, no. Let me get the fluff.
I
Let me
know.
get the Belgian
no.
waffle.
Fuck
Let me
a
get the
Belgian
fluff.
waffle. No. I need the small whole waffles because every hole needs a
Hey.
fucking
Filled.
butter in it.
That's the thing. I'm a butter guy. I will use a stick of butter.
Did you hear that? She wants every hole
You don't
filled.
have to repeat it. Do you guys, when you get a waffle, right,
Mm-hmm.
like a fucking wide whole waffle,
Sure.
Do you guys get syrup and then equally try to spread it between the squares?
Yeah.
You have
want
to.
to do that?
It's literally what
And
it's
my
for.
butter. Everything
God.
has to be
Thank
all
God.
the whole
Depends
thing.
on where I am.
100
They
syrup
said I was
cups.
crazy.
That's
It
all
depends
is.
on where I go to get the waffle. If I'm at
I was told I was a psychopath.
No.
Seven psychopath for doing
Whoever
this.
doesn't
And
do
I'm
You're
like,
the
that.
eighth. You're the eighth.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's more.
if I'm at Cracker Barrel, I'm gonna get an
Why'd you say
extra
that again?
Ew.
Cracker Barrel.
Also,
I'm gonna get
don't
an
like
extra
that.
thing. You know, maybe jam, maybe
Yeah.
some blueberry, maybe something else, right? I'm
No,
gonna put that in there
don't
with it,
Don't disrespect the waffle. Like
and
that.
I'm gonna fold it
See?
and then
Look.
and
No.
cut it.
Sometimes
No.
I even go.
Beautiful.
How big it
That's what I'm
is.
saying.
I also
Beautiful
do
hack.
you when
Beautiful
you.
hack. I'll tell you after. Go ahead. You go first.
No, go ahead. Go, please.
Real quick, it's fast. If you got crepes or pancakes,
Crepes.
if you got
Really,
crepes,
really big
thin
pancakes?
a smoking a pancake, you get peanut
Break it.
butter.
Break it,
and you
Pepe
make
Le
a
Pew.
PB&J between two fucking pancakes.
Probably pretty good.
Pancakes.
It's glorious. If you want, even
Panny.
if you got a sweet tooth, then you syrup a little bit, not a lot, because if you do too much, it's too much.
I do butter and peanut butter.
Oh, you fucking savage.
He's got all the butter.
I slow my
That's-
heart
no,
rate to a
when
cool
you do-
36 beats per
Do you
minute.
go healthy
No.
with some bananas? Have you ever done that?
No,
Ooh, yeah.
No.
He's
No
straight.
fruit on
He's
my- It's
fucking
No fruit on my
Straight
fluffy
diabetes.
And I never.
waffles and pancakes.
That's once a year that I get to
Okay.
have a Belgian waffle.
Just go to a fucking Cracker Barrel right
Because it's a
now.
real
I
treat.
know, right?
I do it. I do
My
it.
life's lonely without
It's
some
a
cracker.
Oh my god.
Go on, Tara.
Oh, do you cut your waffle a specific way, or do you just go inside of the fork? Like,
Like the cuts.
yeah.
Look,
Do you
look.
like cut it,
Do
or do
you-
you?
Hold on.
Let me preface that. Do you cut it all up or do you go section by section?
I cut the whole thing up before I eat it.
Child.
No, yeah, you don't do that.
I just
don't
cut
do
it
that.
how I'm
No,
fucking
that's not true.
feeling.
I go section to section.
I'm a
Yeah,
section.
yeah.
I
If
go
it-
to section to section. Like, so there's four
But
sections. Like
I
four
just I
sections.
just force that whole
There's
thing in
four
the mouth.
wedges.
like
They're
that.
like wedges.
It's almost like a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
You cut
Yeah,
the
yeah,
squares.
Fold it.
You cut the
You-
squares,
You cut
right?
the yeah.
Quarters.
So there's still stuff inside.
Yeah, you don't want
Oh
to
yeah,
spill
yeah, yeah. I
out.
don't.
The pie.
Oh,
The
I would
pie.
never
about to
cut
have a
in the
huge
middle
problem.
of a square. I still cut like
They come pre-cut. Like they have.
they've got the lines in them.
I am not. A
They're giving
fucking
you
lazy
instructions.
bitch.
I cut the line. I cut across, one down, one across, and then each wedge is cut the same way.
I will do
Two.
dirty things to a waffle right now.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God, I'm about to call Ray right
I
now
will
and be like,
eat it.
I'm gonna
listen,
run a
you're
train on this
fucking-
waffle.
You're fucking retired. You better make me some fucking waffles.
Yeah, we're going
right
there
now.
after we go to karaoke. Let's
Yeah,
get it going,
let's-
Ray.
Let Ray
A
take
waffle
a nap
is
now.
Sleeper. It's a sleeper of a breakfast food.
I will choose a waffle over a pancake any day.
All right. Waffle, French toast, pancake.
Waffle.
Still gotta go waffle. I'm not a French toast guy.
I love French
Look.
toast, but
Oh my
waffle.
God, I love
Do
French
you-
toast
I was
though.
about to say. I think I'm gonna have to opt out of this. but
Okay, no,
A
I got it.
good
I have
French
it. Okay,
toast.
wait, nope.
Hold on. If you brown,
He's got something.
Got
If
something.
you brown,
Brown
sugar
sugar.
a French toast instead of
love this.
cinnamon with good egg.
Okay, no.
Hold on, before you fucking judge me, you get a little bit of bacon
Gotta
fat
take my belt off.
instead of doing fucking butter,
I'm
and
so
you
hungry.
French toast and bacon fat.
Oh my God.
It's fucking life changing.
Have you had a cinnamon stuffed waffle?
Ooh.
Let me tell you something.
Let me
There's-
tell you.
Walter has one fucking kryptonite in this
Is it
world.
cinnamon?
I can withstand everything.
It's cinnamon.
It's fucking
I
cinnamon.
fucking love cinnamon.
If I could fist fight
Cinnamon.
some sort of fucking,
You would murder
No,
cinnamon.
Spice.
listen, you have to make.
if you put me up against like any spice and I had a fucking like,
You'll lose that one. That's
I
the
would
one.
beat cinnamon's ass.
Damn.
I will beat it.
All I
hate
pictured is
I
when
love cinnamon.
in
Fiction,
Blades
picture.
of Glory. Pictured is when Blades of Glory when Snowflake gets shot in the head and he's like Snowflake. It's all like when you're talking about cinnamon, you're just like cinnamon. It's all
Listen, when you
Throw
if
me
you
some
make-
fucking chicken.
You make toast. You make toast. You put some peanut butter on it, cinnamon sugar on top.
My sister did that shit all the time.
God,
You know what my favorite movie is? Blaze of Glory.
so good. I
Oh
watched
my
it
god.
twice
It's
last
so
week.
good. When he's
You got some goofy oddball ones,
Yes,
right?
you're
I
going.
understand the Back to the Future, but I don't understand like the Guru, Blades
I
of
love
Glory.
dude. The Guru's actually. I watched that 3
so
weeks ago.
love-
I
It's
think it's
hilarious.
funny, and I think it's hilarious.
is this a dog's dinghy?
But
Am I being punked?
That's top tier for this guy. That's
Dude,
fucking,
Justin Timberlake
Yeah.
being a French goalie
What's
is
his name?
amazing.
Cock what?
Jacques Lecoq Grande.
Jacques Lecoq Grande. Yes. He's porking his
Jesus
wife,
Christ.
and then his mom.
No, he's like
he's going on tour
you
now.
had
no,
the
Venti is 20.
20.
I can't think of it, but he's just like the
You're stupid
the
in 3
Pop-Tart-
languages.
the
That-
Pop Tart
oh
with the
my
ketchup.
God. Pop tarts.
He fucking fights the cock.
Brown sugar cinnamon.
Amazing.
100% brown
Can't do
sugar.
cinnamon. Cookies
Well,
and
it's
cream.
brown. No,
Cookies and
come on,
cream.
that's
Do
too
you-
dirty.
Oreo.
If you're
Oreo's
having a
great.
waffle
Or
or
the
any of
blueberry.
these
I like the
breakfast
blueberry
treats, do you have a side like eggs and some type
Yes.
of meat?
Yeah,
Oh,
sausage
dude, I'm
links.
a
Okay.
meat kind of guy.
Links.
I'm a meat guy.
Links.
Links.
I
But
got
if I'm at a restaurant, if it's like your Bob Evans or whatever, patties. Because I don't like their sausage links.
Dude, good biscuits and gravy.
I gotta
Some Tabasco.
Man.
I gotta admit something.
God damn.
I've never put a
Like a
Pop-Tart.
maple baked biscuit.
I've never put a Pop-Tart
In the toaster.
in the toaster before. Never in my life.
It's different.
I will not raw dog.
It
Pop-Tart.
depends.
The
It
only one
depends.
I've
I've
just
done
never thought about it.
is
Every
cinnamon.
time I eat a Pop-Tart, I
brown
just
sugar
eat it.
If it's a fruity Pop-Tart,
Top
I
tier.
won't toast
I mean, that's
it.
the best one.
If
But
it's
I
if it's like a
blueberry
vanilla.
ones too, not strawberry. Blueberry.
Blueberry.
Have you had the blueberry?
Blueberry.
All right, anyways, let's get this fucking train rolling. God damn.
Hey.
That was a bad one. That
I
was a
know
bad
people that put.
tangent.
I don't do it.
Hey,
but
I
know
had a good
people-
time.
I know people that put butter on their Pop Tarts. Yeah, you toast it
Maybe
and
don't
then you
talk
put
to those
it and
people
then you
anymore.
put it on. I've tried it because they convinced me to, and it was good because it adds a little sweetness to it. But it's not worth
Audience,
the effort.
do you butter your Pop-Tart?
I'm gonna butter your biscuit.
But you don't.
Buddy your bread. Tom Waits.
It's not
an
worth the effort.
Tom Waits, an animal
I
lover,
could have told you that.
agreed to the role without reading the script upon hearing he would be surrounded by rabbits.
Oh, wait, what?
Tom Waits, an
Repeat
animal
that.
lover, agreed to the role without reading the script upon hearing he would be surrounded by rabbits.
Is this a joking quote? Because I
No.
feel like when you go
No.
do quotes.
He went, I'm
No,
going to be
you
with
did. Did
rabbits.
you watch it?
Let's
Did
go.
you watch the video
Done.
of this? Are you sure?
Tell me about
100%.
the rabbits.
Did you
100%.
just
Rabbit
fuck? No,
George.
you're not.
100%.
No, you're not.
About the
God
rabbit
damn it,
George.
Steve.
The scene where Hans refuses to put up his hands was
terrible.
improvised by Walken.
Of course it is. Perfect.
Tell me about
Put
the
your hands up. No.
George.
Oh, no, that's nice. Good for
I
you.
can't. You know what?
I think that's
That's
a
sad.
a
That's
telltale
sad.
thing from like a brilliant like actor.
Yeah.
These stories that you hear, like you hear the
Do this.
I'm walking
No.
here,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit like that.
Great scene,
Yeah.
by the way.
How to take something great and make
Yeah.
it even better.
Make it better.
Yeah, everyone has them. Like Jack Nicholson. has
Great,
'em.
great record.
Great.
Great record.
God, fucking damn
I've been
it.
sweating for an hour and a half.
You're in a fucking parka.
I know, and I don't wear. I never wear a shirt
Still be
underneath.
shit when
That's
I'm
the worst
60 foot.
part.
Dude, them tits are
Pulls
fucking
big fat
ripe.
cunt.
They're coming through.
No.
Pulls big fat cunt.
Oh, it's a big fat goat.
Fucking Mickey Mouse.
In the graveyard
tit
scene,
dirt.
the grave that Jack of Diamonds' killer is hiding behind is named Rourke. Mickey Rourke was initially cast in the movie,
Of course he was.
but dropped out after disagreements with the writer and director Martin McDonough.
Oh, sad.
He was replaced by Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Favorite Mickey Rourke.
Iron Man 2.
See, it's like I read you
Expendables.
like a fucking book.
And you know what's
My
awesome?
answer is just no.
Who's playing against him in that movie?
What do you mean against him?
Sam
Robert
Rockwell.
Oh. Oh.
What do you mean the bird?
I forgot.
What about the
that.
bird? He's like, I want my bird.
Yeah.
Oh, we got you a bird.
That's
it's the same
only
bird.
movie I'm pretty sure I like him in.
Sam Rockwell or Mickey Rourke?
No,
Have
Mickey
you seen The
Rourke.
Wrestler?
The wrestler's
Yes,
really
I
good.
have.
The Wrestler's amazing.
He hasn't. I can't think of another. Hold on. I'll think of it in a minute. You can keep
Okay,
going.
sure.
All, I mean, all the
It won't matter. I
Expendables.
still
He's just a
won't- I
great
still
little
won't
flake.
like it.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
little sprinkle in there.
Name as many as you want.
The original script revolved heavily on Shinshu, Bonnie, getting shot in the final standoff of the film. The film boards insisted that they shouldn't
Shih
show.
Tzu. Did you? How did you?
What did I
pronounce that?
say? Shih Tzu. Sorry.
You
Whatever.
said Shinzu.
Look, I've been drinking.
I thought you were.
Jack
I thought for a
Daniels,
second you were
and
talking about the
TTs.
Asian monk.
I was like, have I
like,
been saying it wrong my
Shin
whole
Shu.
life?
Shin
In Steve's defense, this shit is no
Yeah,
joke.
it's kidding.
I'm a 300-pound man, and this is fucking.
The
this
film
is
boards
legit.
insisted that they shouldn't show animal cruelty, and the script was changed.
Yeah, he put a little.
Billy also
Take a
refers
pull
to
out of
this. Billy also refers to this in the graveyard scene when he says his rabbit gets away, but you can't let animals die in a movie, just the women.
Hierarchy of things you can kill in a movie. Go. Steve,
know
you
what?
first.
Women.
Actually, I haven't had a sip yet.
I thought you just drank it.
Why are you taking it out of my
I
hand
was
like
gonna
I'm a
grab it.
child?
Go ahead, fucking drink it. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, you could have waited till I gave it back to
I thought you drank it. I thought it
You
touched your
literally
lips.
were
That was a
gonna
little
rip
fucked up.
this
That was
out
a
of my
little fucked up.
hand.
I was grabbing it gently,
Are you
and then
gonna play
you
on
were
the Thursday nights?
very violent with it. I literally barely gripped.
Did you play last night?
No. I was watching the 49ers game.
Oh, I understand.
Final
patient right now.
decisions out of 10. Would we recommend it, must watch, or skip?
I would. Can I go first?
Yeah, Wally, go first.
There you go. There's
Thank
that.
you.
I'd like a Diet Coke, please.
Diet Coke.
I recommend this movie.
Recommends it?
I don't consider it a must watch,
Sure.
but I wish it was.
Oh.
This is one of those movies that kind of I've never heard about,
Mhm.
and I think it's because not enough people have seen it.
Okay.
I agree.
And if people have seen it, I feel like they would say it was a lot better than it was, or it might be more like a
In it.
bigger
Yeah,
poppy
yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
I love this fucking movie. Are we doing scores yet, or just
Yeah.
to recommend? Okay, so score wise, I'm gonna give this an 8.
Wow, that's where I was going. Yeah.
This is a solid fucking movie. Super surprise. Props to Tara. Didn't
Yeah.
think this was coming. Look, I was at work and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta fucking watch this fucking
And then you're
movie.
like, oh, man.
And I put it on. Sorry, it wasn't anything to do with you. I just thought it was a random ass movie I'd never heard of. It was more the fact that I'd never known this
Sure,
movie.
sure.
So I put it on and I see the cast. I'm like, oh, the fuck! I start watching it. It's great. Great.
8 out of 10. We're
Yeah.
going to go Tara last.
Pleasantly surprised
So we're gonna,
about this movie.
we'll go Josh.
I'm going to start mine off with
Yep.
pleasantly surprised.
Pleasantly
I
surprised.
was not expecting. When I saw the cover, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a sleeper. Like, I knew right away.
Well, and you didn't even know it was my pick until right
No, I
before
didn't.
we started.
So that's
yeah.
and what made when I got here, that's what made it better. I was like, damn. I was like, that really was a good. Like,
Tara's.
it's a really good movie.
Just give you a
Truly surprised. Especially again, this is no shade. Your pick. I was like, damn, this is a fucking good one. And the fact that I was kind of upset with myself that I'd never seen it.
Sure.
Like
Oh,
watching this, I was like, damn, how did this
That's
get
a
by?
good, yeah, that's
most
a
of the
good
time,
good
by
thing.
the way.
I'm
Like
upset with
90% of the
myself
Yeah.
for not seeing this movie.
Correct.
All right.
I was
like
really
that.
happy
And I
that
recommend for sure.
I like
not a must watch.
when
I
not
think it's a
only you like them,
I think it's a
but I'm
must watch for people like us.
introducing,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like if you're a movie
Like
person, this is
like
and you haven't
with
seen it,
Almost
get the
Famous.
fuck on it.
Like you guys didn't
But
even
I'm
know
going
what
8
it's
out of
about.
10.
You thought it was something
Yeah,
whole
Wait,
different.
what?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
It's
okay.
solid.
Okay.
It's an
You know
8.
what
That's
I
where I
mean?
was going. It's an 8.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go next. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. I recommend watching this movie. This is the only thing I want to say 7 out of 10 why. This is what kind of bring it down. This is better than I thought it was going to be, but it kind of did bog down towards the middle, right? Once the reveal happens where it's JD, Jack Daniels,
There's only 2 people drinking this.
Tennessee whiskey. Once the reveal
stay
happens, once the reveal happens of who the Jack of Diamonds is, it does sort of kind of like
Taper off a little bit.
It
tapers
slows
up.
down.
The fake shootout was awesome, but then there was another shootout after that. So it made the movie drag for a bit for me, but overall, great performances by everybody and a well-tied together story. I love Christopher Walken in this movie. I loved his whole idea of there's a story and it's like somebody else, but oh shit, no, it's actually Christopher Walken. Like I like that. And then I liked Colin Farrell being like, I'm an alcoholic. I don't remember what's happening. I'm trying to tell this story, but I've told this story, and someone told me this story, but I don't fucking know what's happening, and I'm drunk as fuck, and it ties together. Like, I like that. But, again, it does sort of drag in the middle.
Can I add something
Add it.
to you? So, like, this movie is awesome also because it forces you to fucking pay attention. This is not
Touché.
easily digestible
Touche.
by anyone. If you miss a portion of this, if you miss 10, 15 minutes,
You're fucked.
you're out.
Yeah.
Tornado.
Which is why when I came here today, because
Yeah.
I didn't finish the
You
movie, I
wanted
was
to
like,
finish it.
I
Yeah, I
need to
gotta
finish
see it,
this
yeah.
movie. I had missed a couple times. I like where I was working. I was like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, all right, I gotta do this shit. I was like, and then I watched where I thought I would have been, and I was like, there's no way I can skip any of this fucking
You're
movie.
right. You're right.
Walked right back.
I
and
do
finished
like. Oh, Jesus.
You got a little dribble on your
There's a
titty.
hole right in my lip, bro.
I do like.
I missed my lip completely. I was like,
Just started
Oh,
immediately
fucking
flowing.
baby lips over here.
Immediately
Look at
flowing
these
down the
things.
side of his
What do you
mouth.
mean, you bad baby?
Immediate. If you spit that across
There
the
wasn't
table
enough in my
at
mouth
me,
to spit. So everything's
nothing to worry about.
What I want to say is, I do
go
like
ahead.
a good movie where, and nowadays, movies are made to where you're not paying attention and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I like a
100%.
good movie where if you fucking
That's what I
stop
was
paying
asking.
attention,
Tornado, half, yeah, half.
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
You have to be in
100%.
it.
If you miss any of this, you're fucking done.
And I want that. I
done.
want more movies.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
why I didn't touch my phone.
Right.
Not once, because I was like, damn, you can't. Like, there's not a.
Yeah.
I was again putting Legos together, but I was like, oh,
Just got to slide that back in there.
I think that's,
oh shit! I missed a step. Let me go back.
if we're getting deep, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of this industrial like movie production, like the fucking Marvels, the Michael Bays, where it's like, it's like cookie cutter stuff. Not necessarily all the time, but a lot of that shit is easily digested. This is not. Which
It's not.
In this case, it makes it good. That shit is dope. If you miss 5 minutes of this movie and a lot of it,
Then you don't know what's happening.
a lot of times you've missed out on a fuck ton of shit. Like a lot of shit.
I agree.
Tara,
It's good. Go ahead, Terry.
it is now your turn.
8 out of 10.
Is it? What would you give it?
7.
I forgot the score. Oh, you
Like
just
7.7.
fucking-
8, 7.
I think 7.7.
So I'm gonna
You
make
do
it-
that
yeah,
shit.
not
Anyways,
bad.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Fuck
8 out
you.
of 10. I would recommend it.
Okay.
I think it's in between a recommend and a must watch for me. It depends on who I'm talking to.
Okay.
Yeah, it definitely depends on. It definitely depends on who I'm talking to because there are people that I would be like, okay, no,
You're not gonna get it
to watch this.
I don't want you.
But then
to
there
look
are
at
other
it.
people where I'd be like, yeah, it's worth a watch.
Yeah.
Like you should, if you're looking for something, sure, depending on what you're looking for. But I really like it. I really like the cast. I really like the chaos of it.
Yeah.
And
I like chaos.
and
Me
the
too.
but
I wanna see
but
people get
not
fucked.
just
What?
that it's chaos,
What?
but that
What?
there's also a lot
What'd he
of
say?
Worry about it.
like somber moments too
What do you
within
mean?
the
There's nothing.
chaos.
There's nothing somber.
No,
about this. What
there's
are you
no-
talking
No,
about?
there
Hold on.
is.
There is a couple somber parts
I'm
in this
gonna
movie.
debate this. What do you mean?
Go for it.
Define the somber.
Why don't
parts
you
for me.
define somber?
Yeah, calm.
Like,
not
define the word
not
somber.
fucking on the fuck.
Relaxed.
Lack of craziness. Somber for me is going to be parts where I can lay low for a minute
The
and not
scene,
feel
hold on.
anxiety.
The scene in which Christopher Walken goes and visits his wife in the
I was
hospital.
going to say that. when
The
he walks
one
by.
part. Can you name another one for me, please? I'd
When
love
him
to
and
hear it.
Sam Rockwell are
Okay, fine. I'll take two. And
what's his
I'll,
face?
Why are
I'll
you getting
agree
so
with you guys.
aggressive with me? I brought this movie to you
Because
as a
this
gift.
gave me
brought it to you.
anxiety 90% of the movie.
There are somber parts of this movie.
Somber and anxiety do not live in the same realm.
First
I
of all,
love you guys.
Who are you
You
talking
got to take
to?
a look right here.
But all right, old fucking tit milk.
Tit milk.
Jesus.
But those are the
Wipe
two,
it off you.
for
No,
me.
but-
You name the two parts
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I can think of.
Sure.
I don't really.
A
A lot of this
listen,
stuff.
there's
Somber can
hold on.
also
No.
describe emotion.
There's another scene in which they're in the desert when they get there, and they're all having a good time talking about what the movie needs to be, right? Where they're writing it, and then Sam Rockwell goes off and talks about, hey, this is the scene, this is the shootout scene. Before that, that's a somber part where
That's
they're all having good
comedic.
stuff. But before that, it's
I love it.
somber. Then it gets comedic when he starts talking about this is the scene.
It's comedic the whole time to realize it's not comedic.
All right.
The first fucking 7 lines of him is outrageous. All right.
Wow,
The-
that was a good
Oh my
hit.
God.
That was a good hit.
For the first violence in the decision.
The violence.
The after credit scene is also somber,
You good?
where he just calls him very casually
late.
and is like,
I gotta go.
Okay.
"You didn't
See, I
put
would
my
def-
number
I thought
on
you were
there,"
out.
and he
Maybe
just he
somber-
very somberly replies to him. Okay.
I feel like
Tuesday works for me.
somber.
That
okay.
that
Yeah.
after credit scene is somber.
But
Why
he's
don't you just
accepting death.
define
Yeah,
somber.
Like
right, right,
that's
right.
not.
There's not.
But that's
He's
why.
somber in it though.
But that's why.
Like,
That's
it's-
why he does. He's like, huh? This guy. He's like,
like-
you've changed.
I agree
All right.
that there's somber moments,
Tuesday
but
doesn't
I
work
feel
for
like
me.
they're few and far between.
Did I say that it was 50-50?
I didn't say it was 50-50
I
at all.
said that it was chaos, but that there were somber moments in there.
There's two
Mm-hmm.
that
Oh,
I
my
can
bad.
think of.
So technically, I'm right then.
That's why I just showed you.
Is that what this is about?
Technically, there are somber moments in
Is
there.
this how the arguments go?
I'm calling out next Sunday, so I can't call.
You
it tonight.
said
All right.
no, there's not, and now you're saying yes, there are a couple.
I agreed to be wrong that there's two
Okay,
somber
then-
moments in this.
Okay.
Steve defined two
Also,
somber
I think
moments.
this was my review of the movie.
I just don't agree that the movie's somber.
I didn't say the movie was somber. The movie's literally called Seven Psychopaths. I didn't say it was a somber movie.
I'm
Seven,
psychopath.
the seven somber
Exactly.
psychopaths.
Exactly.
Speaking of that, all right, 8.887. So we're at what, 7.75
Yeah,
or something? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Next week is Wally's pick.
Can I give two options though?
No.
Two
I already
options.
told you one.
I know
Yes.
one.
She's upset with me. I'm gonna give two options.
Okay, I'm gonna pick
Look.
the
And
one
then we're
Steve
vote-
didn't pick.
You don't even know which one.
We're going far with. So one of these is gonna be.
Oh wait, are you gonna tell us what it is, or are you just gonna tell us?
I am. I'm gonna let you guys
about
pick.
them?
I'm gonna let you guys
Okay.
pick.
All right, we're gonna do a vote.
So I've been thinking about this one for a while. Con Air.
Oh,
Just watched it. So good.
yeah, right.
Con Air.
On Plex?
Yes.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm going through. I might as well just start alphabetically.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you're right.
continue.
The second one.
I have over like 500.
The second one is going to be Steve. You tell him.
The Punisher.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
What would you
But not
do?
the,
Which
not
one?
the early one, not the
new one.
90s
Thomas
one.
Jane.
Thomas Jane.
Have you seen The Punisher? Have you seen Con Air? What movie would you rather watch?
I'll let you three pick because I can't.
I'm
pick
in for
between-
Con Air. I think there's more to talk about. Well, there's a lot with the Punisher, but the Con Air's got a lot of. It's low key comedy. It's low key comedy.
yeah.
I think Con Air's the better film.
Let's do Con Air. I Love Me, a good old fucking
Like
cake.
I think it's the better.
The reason I bring
like-
up Con Air, we talked about it like
Yeah.
2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
last week. We've talked about it a few times, actually,
We
now
have,
that I think about it, but I'm all about it.
I think Punisher's more a movie for.
Boys.
You're right.
Okay.
Con Air's great.
I was gonna say a movie for like. It's just is what it is. It's surface level. It's a
just
surface
fucking-
level movie.
But I
Just
fucking
It's an
90s
action. It's a But
Fucking
Con
shoot 'em.
Air, I feel
Yeah,
like there's
yeah.
more to Con Air. I feel
Yeah.
like there's more meat.
Poe.
You're right.
He doesn't even have to be there.
Oh my
no,
god.
No. Why is he on that plane?
Right.
I don't get it.
No.
Couldn't have caught a different ride.
Yeah.
Goddamn
Just trying
You're
to
gonna
bring
put a parolee with.
just a teddy
Right,
bear.
right.
Bring a teddy
Exactly.
bear to a little girl, man.
Exactly.
It's her birthday.
Also, there's
Cyrus Grissom.
Grissom. There's also something me and Wally have been talking about, which is he could be from Billy Madison.
Yes.
He could be from
So what's his face from Billy? Or I like to use Big Daddy,
Big Daddy.
the McDonald's.
Oh
homeless
yeah, I
guy
saw
from
that
Big
connection.
Daddy.
Yeah, I saw that whole
yeah.
connection. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be cool. So we'll look at that next week.
Yep,
This is gonna
yep.
be fun.
Yeah, the lipstick guy from
You talking
Billy
about
Madison.
Steve?
Crosses it out.
We're talking about
Glad I called that guy.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Steve
Buscemi.
Buscemi.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mr. Deeds.
Yeah, pink.
We could be talking about that. It's gonna be good. But hey, if you guys have been listening, you like what you hear, fucking subscribe.
I think this is the longest episode probably in a
I don't
hot
got
minute.
spaghetti.
In a bit, we're at 2 hours.
Yeah,
It's
a good
been a
one.
bit.
This has been a ride.
It's
I
been
have to pee.
ride.
Yeah.
It's
I
gonna
have
be
to
good.
go to work.
Next
I thought
week.
you weren't doing that.
No, I
Next
gotta.
week, Con Air. Josh might be here.
Yeah, I'll be here.
He'd be here. Wally,
I have a Con Air hairdryer.
As far as I
bring
know.
it.
I'm out the 2 weeks after.
I know that.
For
and I got
everybody,
it.
yeah.
I got it written down. So we might have.
Litten down.
We might have some special guests on for those.
Okay.
So we're gonna look at that. But
You're
anyways,
missing
thanks
two-
for
you're missing
listening.
two?
It's been 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking the pretty lady out on a New York trip. We're
Wow.
staying in Times Square, and then I have a band trip with a group of guys. We're gonna go get a cabin and write some music.
Gavin, that was
Okay.
more fun.
Writers retreat.
It's a writer's retreat. We're bringing
Writers
all our music.
retreat.
Hell yeah.
Hot tub.
Hot tub. Time
Four
machine.
dudes. Four dudes.
Can I get a hot tub?
Great White Buffalo.
Chernobyl.
Where you going?
Great.
I'll bring the
I
Chernobyl.
believe it's the Carolinas.
I'll go with you. I don't care.
North Carolinas.
Drive me. I'll go with you.
Just fucking hop.
All
in.
right, anyways,
Get in
next
this
week.
backpack, baby.
Con Air. It's going to be good. Thanks for listening this week. At The Decision Reel, subscribe. Do whatever you want.
You should
Bye.
sign out with the Truman Show thing every time.
Good evening, good night. I don't
Little
fucking
backwards.
remember.
Good morning, good evening, and good night.
Fuck it. I'm walking down the steps.
Good morning.
And in case I
Is
don't
it
say
good
it,
morning?
good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
He's
Thank
got
you.
it.
Guys,
He's got it.
killing me.
I've had too
They
many
don't
twisters.
care about the morning. Fuck the morning people.
Fuck the morning.
Fuck the morning, people. Bye.
Bye.
Later.